Oh geez, have I been on mute this whole time? I've been on mute this whole time. Well, that's a boomer moment. Um, so you guys missed me. You guys missed the whole thing. Hey, welcome to stream, Papa Judas. Welcome to stream, Pyro. Welcome to the stream, Keaton and Goldie Rocks. Oh yeah, I have. I've done a lot of talking. I forgot I muted myself before starting the stream, just in case. And now I feel like an idiot. So I'm here, sitting here talking to myself. I'm like, oh, no one's responding. Yeah, so I'm sitting here this whole time, chatting away. Can you guys hear me now? Am I coming through okay? Let's see. It's like a cell phone commercial. Oh, there still might be a little bit of a delay. Jesus, this is the most boomer thing I've ever done. Oh man. Well, that's good. Okay, I did a good job there. Clearly I am good with technology, and yeah. Okay, well, it happens to everyone at least once. I'm happy someone was here to just tell me, hey, by the way, you're not actually saying anything. Um, anyway, so you didn't miss too much. I was just kind of going over some of my thoughts about upgrades, about the weapons. The one thing I noticed was that I can't actually summon this guy because I don't have enough cognition points in my pool to summon him. But I'm gonna try using, which guy is it? It's this guy, right? No, it's, oh, I know which one it is. It's Ethan D. So I'm gonna try using this guy's ability to summon him into play without using the 5 cognition points. Devin M. Hey, Devin M. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hey, I've never shown up for this early to the stream. Yeah, welcome to the stream, man. You missed me not talking to anyone for about 10 minutes there. Just talking to myself. Anyway, so we're gonna do this Cavolia mission first because she has this nice little thing that gives us 2 ignition points. We also don't know if we can actually summon this castle and robot at this moment. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise there for me. Yeah. I mean, yeah, so I feel a little embarrassed, but we'll see what we come in here with. We have some enemy weaknesses, possible biological weaponry. We're going to collect some samples of the flare virus to begin with. How's everyone doing tonight? Happens to the best of us. Yeah. Hey, at least it's like an inaugural moment for like a streamer. Like you have to, and once you make that mistake, you are an official real streamer. I think everyone's made that one once. Let's see. Priority target equals infected sarcophagus from which Necron failed to wake. Okay, so there's a down flayed one that we want to capture. Chance of discovery calculations commences, calculations complete, significantly higher than negligible. Goldie Rock says, for me, it's middle of the night, so I'll be going, but know this, love your work, mate. Hey, thank you very much, and thank you for stopping by. It's really cool to see some of my viewers and to chat with them and interact with them. Also, thank you for letting me know that my thing was on mute. It's a rite of passage? Yeah, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. I've been a little underslept lately, so that contributes to it a little bit. 13 hours into my day, driving back to the hotel, almost done work. Oh, geez. It's quite a lot of hours in a day. Yeah, I've done those days, though. I still do those days every now and then. Research disease vectors. The chamber head contains several sarcophagi from which the inhabitants have already awoken. However, the machinery is severely deformed and discolored and oozes black fluids. The inhabitants were almost certainly infected with the flare virus. We can circumvent and avoid the chamber, which we don't want to do. We can gather samples, or we can cleanse. We'll gather samples because our mission here is to bring back samples of flayed ones and flayed viruses. 3 cognition points, I'll take it. We did take a little bit of damage. So we basically collected some glistening ooze. And it blows up and hurts one of our guys. Let's see what happens here. The cohort must traverse a chamber waist deep in decaying biological gunk. It is on the most direct path ahead and avoid prohibitively time-consuming, but the vicious goo is a threat to body and morale. Well, technically don't Skitarii have metal feet? They should be able to walk through this without much issue. They replace every, I believe, yeah, Skitarii replace their feet from the shin down. In fact, all Mechanicus do. Try to create a solid crust on the gunk by searing it with flame. Wade through or construct a makeshift bridge from the debris in nearby chambers. Let's just try to create a solid crust. Oh, okay, that's good. We're taking a bunch of damage already, and we're probably going into a fight here. Okay, they're on to us. And this is a fight? Yep, that's a fight. So, we've seen a lot of the Sisters of Battle models spoiled. Do you guys think there's going to be more Sisters of Battle coming out, or do you think kind of what we've seen is what we're getting so far? Oh geez, that's a lot of enemies. Though they're flayed ones, so flayed ones are kind of weak. Let's see, this is the guy. Okay. So here's the moment of truth. What we really want to do is we want to see if we can summon our guys using this guy's ability. Can I use this first round? No, I can't use this first round. I think I've tried that multiple times and it's always failed, but luckily these guys are also all kind of in the back there, so I don't have to worry about any of them. A bit of a nuisance, but okay. I can also heal up most of my guys. The nice thing is, that's the nice thing about starting with 3 cognition points. The S is silent in the word debris. Debris, yeah, I know. Sorry for being a grammar Nazi. No, it's cool. I don't mind. Trust me, I mispronounce things all the time. It's kind of my thing. In fact, I learned that pry is not necessarily the correct version of the word while playing this game, because I saw it says prize, and while pry is colloquially used, it's not like the proper form of it or something of that nature. Okay, well I got rid of one flayed one there. I'm probably gonna get some more Necrons in the battle. Debris. Yeah. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. What can I do? Can I summon this? Oh, okay. This is good. This guy's going here. Can I put him here? I can put him here. What's the risk, though? He goes over there and just fights infinite flayed ones? Nah, I put him here and just shoot there. Or what's his abilities here? I don't want to risk him. I just want to deploy him, but that's pretty cool. I could basically deploy a guy that costs infinite amount of points for free, essentially, or for 1 point. And when I say infinite amount, I mean literally an infinite amount for how many points I have, because I only have 4 and he costs 5. So he's actually impossible for me to summon without using that. Okay. So. And let's see, I just want to shoot there. That's the nice thing is because I have so many cognition points so readily available, I don't really have to worry about the cognition points. And when I say that, I just mean I forgot to use that ability. Let's see. Well, do I just want to start making my way across on the platform? I kind of do, because the Castellan's going to join him. I just don't want to deploy him there. Otherwise I think I'm okay. So the Castellan is going to move. He's going to be my frontline dude. Look at that thing. Oh, that feels impactful. Let's see. Can I reach there? Oh, look at that. Wow, he just took that guy out. Oh my god, this thing feels broken. Let's move there. That feels so broken. Okay, I can scan this guy, get my point, destroy him. Though he does block line of sight pretty heavily, so touch awkward. Anyway, just kind of use this opportunity to. Well, here's the problem is, well, no, these guys are not going that way. They're going after the castle robots. So this guy can just chill back here in case anything spawns and guard this area. Was there another cognition point I can get? Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab that cognition point. And let's heal up one of these guys. So hopefully the flayed ones don't all board this here and run off. But even if they do, the flamer can obviously reach. So I just moved my tech priest. Okay, so they're all boarding this thing and running across. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. But since they go after me, once the... Yeah, so I'm going to get these tech priests off. I'm going to basically turn this guy around and just flamer all of these guys, which should do the trick. And in the meantime, I can even... Let me summon this guy in. Oh, look at that. When he summons in, he just gains an opportunity attack. Or I guess not because he summons in, but because this guy is there. I just think every time I've summoned him in, someone moved away from him, giving him an opportunity attack. So I'm just going to run up and smack away at the destroyer. What does this ability do? He has another ability. I'm kind of curious as to what it is. Target has a 100% chance to miss you for the round with one of its attacks. Okay. Huh. Well, that actually did some damage. Oh, look at this guy. He's running away, so he gets smacked. Okay. Well, that's a bit annoying. Anyway, I have plenty of healing, so I'm not too worried in that sense. And the Castellan does go before those guys, so... Let me just kind of... I should have delayed this guy's turn, because he could have cleaned up all of these guys, but... No big deal. I'm just going to move him back here. Yeah, I should have delayed this guy's turn, just so he could have cleaned them up once the Castellan blows them up, but that's fine as well. Let me also... Let's do that just for the sake of it. Okay. And then we have this guy, who still has his reduced cognition point thing. Okay, so I need a... need to move here. Let's see if this is enough to destroy this guy. It is enough to destroy this guy. I can pistol him. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's see. I move here. I use my ability to reduce the cost of my gun. I shoot the destroyer there because it's the only threat I really have. Okay. And then I waltz over here and pick up the Blackstone. And then I poke away at the console. Yeah, there we go. Keeping my cognition full. Making things interesting. I can also use this. I can also make this guy attack that guy, but I don't think I need to. Ooh, that's awkward. I'm going to delay this guy's turn. I'm going to go here. Grab this cognition point. Then I'm going to use this ability to, I guess, well... Let's shoot this guy. He'll probably end up going down pretty quickly. Let me use this ability to... Oh, need to move slightly. And when I say slightly, I'm going to move here because I'm going to ultimately go to this console to get the Blackstone from it. But I'm going to use this ability to reduce the cost of my Volkite Blaster. I'm going to fire my Volkite Blaster. There was maybe some reason to... Oh, okay. Well... Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab this guy's cognition point. The problem is, like, sometimes you get your weapons upgraded so much that you're just a little broken. And let's go over here, and then I'm gonna whack this with my 2 damage tentacle. So I should be able to Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's just one of those scan missions. So I guess you can get a mission where you just scan the consoles. You don't actually have to destroy all enemies if it's a riddle mission. But I've done that before and it's kind of backfired. So I'm always kind of worried. So I guess I always have to position like I'm gonna have to destroy my enemies. But I should be also ready to just end the mission by running through and maybe destroying consoles earlier. Augmentation for disdain malfunction accompanied by spasms and low-level hallucinations. So we can assist, treat the trooper with medical tools, harvest the trooper's infected augmentations for study, or treat the trooper with a prayer. Let's harvest. Circumstance evaluation, sapient choice, magos, aphorism retrieval, from sacrifice comes wisdom. You know, I didn't really need the cognition points. So I go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm out. Hey, welcome to the stream, CT Crusader. How's it going? It's gonna be my little introducing people to the stream saying. Okay, ooh, so you can get 2 good ones. I've had both these, and both these are good. This one heals. I know that much. There we go. So I guess you can get 2 good and 2 bad glyphs. Okay, I can't say you can get 2 bad glyphs. I know you can get 2 good glyphs, though. Because obviously we just saw us get 2 good ones. Let's see. And I'm pretty sure this one's bad, and this one's bad. Many female ports cover the outer shell of the Necron panel. Perhaps interfacing could improve team performance. What happens if I click cancel? Can I just... Oh, I can skip them. I did not know you could just skip glyphs. That's interesting. Currently just hear the game. Am I missing the talking? Yeah. Okay, you already... Seems like you've solved it. Let's see, what do I have here? Is the Castellan useful? Also, it's going good. Yeah, the Castellan's broken. So the funny thing about the Castellan is you'll see that it's 5 cognition points. I only have a total of 4. So the only way I can summon him is through the Secutor ability. So let's see. Bunch of flayed ones. What is this? Immortal. This is Immortal though with the Tesla coil, so he's like a weak Immortal. I don't really care about him. I have a Destroyer. I kind of just want to summon a Castellan somewhere. I just want to summon a Castellan, like barbecue all this stuff. Oh, I want to do so many things with that Castellan robot. It's such a good model. Such a good unit. It's not even a model. See? See how excited I am? Well, let's see. I'm going to move here. We're going to summon the Castellan like super early because why not? And I'm going to send 2 units this way to get this console. And then I'm going to send 2 units this way to get these consoles. And then I'm going to kind of converge in the center, but there's probably going to be a Castellan there. Even if the Castellan blows up, like, I don't really care. I just think it's cool to throw him out there and just blow things up. Okay. So, I can get my full cognition point gauge. Then I just move out, and then I start blasting things and attacking things. Let's see if I can blow this guy up. Because if I can blow this guy up, I can get to the Destroyer. And I probably can't blow this guy up. Oh, wow, that's potentially bad for me. But, let's see. Found out making Necrodermis ice cream is harder than it first appears. It's hard to get that Necrodermis off them. This is potentially risking this guy's life, but why not? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Okay. I can do everything I wanted because I destroy this guy. I just get into... I guess I scan this and just get into range of the Destroyer. And then I kind of locks him up. Question. Based on the Codex, if I have sterilizers, would it be smart to have Jazz Hand Priests or Melee Priests to go with the Rise of Force? Oh, what did I just do? Look at that. Look at all that. That's scary. That's all kinds of scary. I just summoned infinite flayed ones on me. Um, in terms of for the new codex, I honestly don't know. Again, I haven't gotten my codex yet, so I haven't read through all of it yet. But I think you could probably get away with either one. Oh jeez, this guy's in a lot of trouble. But apparently he has enough armor to kinda not care, which is nice. The Castellan will throw lead. Yeah, he'll throw lead. See, I'm good at reading. I can read lead as lead. So let's summon a reinforcement. What reinforcement shall we summon? I think it's going to be a big Castellan right here. And I think the Castellan is just going to start shooting things with his big barbecue gun. Maybe I can just take out all of these. Let's see. I want to do so many things with the robot spoken like a true admech. Exactly! I mean, who doesn't want to do things with a robot? They're fantastic. So now I just want to move... Oh, this guy's all the way down here. I don't want to move this guy down where I was pointing. I just want to move this guy down here. I want to blow up some dudes. You know... Am I in range of this guy? I am in range of this guy. So I think I just want to... Well, Immortals kind of tend to have one armor or the other. But I think this is like the weaker Immortal, so I'm just going to try to see what damage I can do to it. Maybe I should have scanned it first. I don't know. But I think I can get to it. I think I can get close to it and then beat it up with the axe if I need to. Shoot it, punch it, etc. I get the cognition point back by poking it. So yeah, I just go into combat. And I still have the servo skull, so like I can get all my cognition points. I have all my abilities. I still have the cognition point mechanical. I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm not too worried about it. And this kind of hedges the bets on this guy. So let's see. I do want to clear out enemies before I scan those, because last time I scanned one, it summoned like all the monsters. Also, I should have gone this differently, but I didn't. I kind of messed that up. Also, I like how my Secutor is always away from where my troops are. Let's go. Because it's possible to add AP to Jazz Hands in melee, but 1 to be strength 5, AP 2, damage 1. Yeah, I mean, again, redundancy is not bad. Like, you're not always going to have every single unit in melee. Sometimes you'll find that having one unit with the buffs is good enough. Sometimes you'll find you want more than one. And let's see what happens. I'm going to probably barbecue my own guy, but let's see what happens. Oh! Whoa. Wow. Well, I almost killed my guy there, but... That is a lot of damage. And just... Oh my god. That flamer. Damage? What is this? Gain 2 physical armor to energy armor, but deals minimum damage for 1 round? I don't want to do that. So, my objective here is to basically run and heal this guy up to full. So I can basically run up here, poke a bunch of stuff, probably blow up that destroyer. I'm gonna blow up everything, actually. Yeah. That was quite a fair amount of damage. Let's see if I can kill this guy. Oh yeah, he's going down. Before I do that, because I can get all my points back here. Really? That didn't destroy him, huh? Interesting. It also blew up the console, so that was something. Jeez. That's gonna blow this guy up. I just want to clear these guys out so they don't pop back up. But these guys are also burning now. This is all kinds of... I want to go here, and then I want to like walk around just to avoid the attack opportunity. This is where I get to heal this guy to like 1,000,000. The healing's really powerful. Jeez. I did not expect him to just, like, blow my own guy up as much as my opponent's. Can't wait to see, let's see, because possible to add AP, okay. Read that, can't wait to see how fast that robot runs. He doesn't run really fast, but he sure damages things like crazy. Also, I should fill up my cognition gauge before I end the round. And I can actually do that pretty easily, because I can scan this for 2, and then I can kind of proceed where I left off there. Let's see, turns out the lactose high liquid does not want to bond properly with necrodermis. That's true. Hey, nothing really bonds with necrodermis. Yep, 1,000 points of either jazz hands or melee and boat, because then only 3 units in the new army would get Mechanicus, Engineer, Grab Destroyer, and Priests. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things. Like, I think there's so much experimentation within the new codex that there's so much room to kind of play around with it. I think we'll have to see what the best, like, format is for it. I think there's going to be 100 different lists at the first start of the thing. And that's one of the benefits of playing an army for a long time, is you get so many models that you can basically build a bunch of different lists and see which one plays the most to your favor. The downside of being like a new player is you have to essentially invest into one army, and if you build something you're not quite happy with, you end up in an awkward situation until you can get more models. And it's not even from a cost perspective, it's from like a time perspective, because the amount of time it takes to paint up new models and things like that. So that's why I think it's really important to understand all the different armies, because so many times an army looks really cool, but even though it looks cool to me, oh wait, huh? Wasn't this guy my scan guy? Or is that Werewolves? I think that's Werewolves, the scan guy. Shit, I screwed that up, but I can still do that. Yeah, so a lot of times I think what ends up happening is we find ourselves in this situation where it's like, you know, this army looks really cool, and then you build it and it doesn't quite play like how you want it to, and you find it's just kind of hard to like reverse course. And again, both financially and just time perspective. What is this guy? Oh, okay, so this guy's at 1 health, so he's pretty dead. I'm gonna grab the point off this guy. I'm gonna finish this guy off because I do at least 1 point of damage, and then I'm gonna Mechadendrite him to death. And this gives me enough cognition points to do whatever I need. And it gets rid of this annoying immortal. Doesn't really do anything, he's just kind of brick. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. Well, that doesn't matter to me. The big stomp hurts. Yes, the big stomp really hurts. That robot did a lot of damage. Jazz hand priests and melee priests are abominations that look like the love child between Katachan and Tau. They clearly heretics need purging. I think they look more like Cenobites. Ah, that's annoying. That flayed one totally made me unable to like get the attack opportunity there. But I'm gonna deploy some guys, and then let's deploy the Pyro Ranger. Let's deploy this guy. Well, I don't want to go here. I kind of want to go here because all the, well, I don't want to go there. No, let's redo all of that. I just want to deploy the Pyro Ranger because I can always deploy the other guy somewhere else. Because realistically, if I can get these 2 priests out of range, I could just barbecue all of this again, I think. How does this guy get to go twice? That's a little annoying. But I guess I get a commission point, and he gets burned twice. Yeah, these flayed ones are setting up a big flamethrower. These flayed ones are really not in a good spot. So, who's still alive here? I think this guy is the biggest problem. Machine Spirit Axe. Okay, so he's down. I can knock this guy away, and then I can start shooting at this guy. Okay. Well, since I don't really need the Servo Skull, let's find out what this guy's stats are. Okay, so he's a little annoying, but I guess I can finish him off. Well, you know what? I think if I just finish off these two bodies, I can move back here, and then I can flamethrower everything here. And probably get rid of all of it so I don't hit this guy. Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Well, I guess I still hit this guy, but he has enough self-healing that he can survive. This guy doesn't have any healing. Plus, he's on fire. That's a lot of burn damage, jeez. This guy is just a wrecking ball. That's fine, too. That's a little annoying, but whatever. Oh, look at that. Died from burning. Burns. Now I move here. I'm pretty sure that will just blow him up. There we go. Now move here. And well, I can use the thing that gives me more cognition points. Let's see. For Ryza to be the first casualties. That's why I send them the front lines to be the first casualties. Yeah, that's true. I'm going to have to get me a Skitarii Marshal. That model's really cool. The more I look at it, the more I want one. Like I said, I'm not happy about its price, but yeah, well, I don't know what the price is in terms of dollars yet, so it might be reasonable. Oh, look, played ones. This is fine. Ooh, that was critical. Nice. Let me heal this guy up. Oh, that was a big heal. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Let's see. Can I fire? Command fire? Let's command fire. Let's use some mechanical points. Oh, there we go. I get the point back. And I can shoot now, and I can just kind of run away potentially. Yeah, I don't care if I shoot that guy. There we go. Do I have any movement? I do have some movement, so I'm going to move a little further back. And then I'm going to pause there. Well, I'm going to stomp. And then I'm going to flamethrower. Oh, how nice. My tech priest looks like he's just out of the cone of death. Or I can get him completely out of the cone of death. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'm having way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun with that. That is just so unfair. Let's start moving this guy this way. It just destroyed everything. Look at that. It's like a graveyard. It's such a shame. This guy's just gonna skedaddle through, just poke everything to death. That's so unfair when you can summon that for one cognition point. Like, I can even just blast this guy because I get so many cognition points back. That is just unfair. Imagine if a Castlin robot was like that within 40k. Prize, I believe, will be the Priest and Boats, 1 2 squad sterilizers, and 1 unit of last can striders with punchy bots, and either tank with engines here or buffing them. I feel like Rust Stalkers are really good. Yeah, or Rust Stalkers, okay. Yeah. I can see, I would like Rust Stalkers somewhere in the Rise list. I feel like the buffs they got and their points make them really good, especially if they still have Circuitous Assassins. Don't say they look like Cenobites. That would make them worth having, unless they're from Hellraiser 9 or 10. We don't talk about those movies. I have not seen that many Hellraiser movies, I'll be completely honest. Actually, if you've ever seen the way I painted mine, they really reminded me of them, just because when I painted mine, they were all Like I used like the black for the robes and stuff, so it looked kind of like the leather of the Cenobites and things like that. So there was a little bit of resemblance. It wasn't as major as I think some people would think, but especially the guy with the without the eyes, with the bald head and everything, he kind of looks like a Cenobite. Oh, look at that! I'm just wrecking everything here. I'm just wrecking stuff. Jeez. This is also on the hard difficulty, just an FYI. This is not on the low difficulty there. It's like they just don't have a turn. I'm just gonna place this guy here and just use him to kind of help clear out some of this stuff. This thing just melted everything. It's just so broken. I'm gonna move him here because I'm probably gonna get some Necrons. Oh, look at that. Look what I got. Some Necrons. Some Necron warriors. Okay. Okay. You know what's gonna happen to those Necron warriors? We're gonna get some flamethrowers involved. We're gonna have you know, nice flamethrower. Gonna show them. Or yeah, 35 bucks CAD, $3 cheaper than the engines here. Yeah, if it's Canadian, $35, it makes more sense. I just don't want to see it $35 US. And the thing is, though, is it very well might be $35 US. There's nothing saying that it can't be. And that seems to be where they've been kind of trending with a lot of the characters and things like that. I'm not a fan of it in that situation, simply because it does end up being kind of awkward. Or not awkward, it just ends up being kind of expensive, to be honest. Like, it's again, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you're gonna charge $35, find a way to make the model like worth the $35. Oh, the only bad thing is if I well, I get this guy's movement first. I'm gonna run this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this guy and scan both, and then run away. That's gonna be my plan. Because if I flamethrower, I think I just blow up these two consoles, and I want the blackstone out of them. Though granted, I don't really need the blackstone. I'm still gonna do it though. Oh, come on! Stop mousing over the wrong thing. I'm just gonna walk over here, get the command point, recognition point. I'm gonna take the 1 point of damage. Who knows? Maybe this ends a mission, and I'll be sad because I don't get a flamethrower of these two things. But I feel like I still do. Oh no! 1 damage. All that 1 damage. Yeah, 100 blackstone's worth it. See, what I need to do is I need to get more... Oh, okay. Yeah, it ended the mission. Oh well. What I need to do is I need to get more tech priests to have the ability to summon a unit in for 1 cognition point and just take infinite castellans and just, you know, skiddly-bop my way through. Activate protocol burning toast. Yep. Marshal is the cheapest character points-wise going forward, as I've heard. Yep. So the Marshal is the lowest points cost after the Engine Seer, because the Engine Seer had a points bump, and now the Engine Seer has a special ability to buff vehicles, except for Castellan robots. But here's a problem: my mind wants more units with Mechanicals. Well, you can always go with Mars. Doesn't going Mars give like all of your units Mechanicals, or? Yeah, because it gives all the Skitarii Mechanicals, doesn't it? Because if I get Rostockers, they're just more Skitarii, which makes me feel bad for some reason. I don't feel bad. I mean, 99% of our codex is Skitarii, to be honest. It's surprising how many things have the Skitarii keyword. I want more Doctrinas. I don't know. I'm kind of mixing Doctrines and like Doctrinas and things like that. A gut feeling of not using everything to my advantage. Yeah, I can see that. One regarding leadership would have been good. Yeah, okay. For 2,000 points, I'll be needing 2. Okay. Send me some of the burnt Necrondermis for my tests. It's burnt toast. It's the toast maker. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Phaser Cycle. troop commander, tech priest, tree is nuts. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. So I can't even summon this stupid robot without that specific commander, or sorry, without that specific tree line. But the fact that you can just summon it for one cognition point, and you can do it if you have each tech priest has that ability, you can just summon in 2 Castellans like turn 1, and you're just like, what's up? It's like, oh, those Castellans just destroy. I mean, again, they're flayed ones, so Castellans are gonna do it. Marshal is OP. What does the Marshal do? Like, what is? I didn't even see what his rules are. Like I said, I'm very bad at following spoilers. Look at that. That's some nice stuff. So, now what I want is I want to start working my tech priests towards being able to summon more robots. I think I was upgrading this guy, maybe? No, this guy's already upgraded all the way. It was Neocaliban. But he already has this. It's gonna cost a lot to upgrade this guy. You know what? I think I just save this, because I really don't need to use it at the moment. And I do the mission where I get the next tech priest. Because then I can just upgrade that tech priest to be another Secutor. Let's see. These are all hard missions. This is still a normal mission. This is a hard mission. Ooh. That's a Cataphron. And that's an arc rifle. That's a big range of arc rifle. Yeah. I'll do that one next. Let's do Kefra. Let's get another tech priest. Oh boy, I wonder what I'm bringing. I'm bringing this thing. Bringing this guy, I'm bringing this guy. Yes, but I need that one to charge and wound. I feel bloodthirsty. Hey, never a bad trait to have. Marshal with a relic is cheaper Dominus. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, I really like the Dominus model, but at some point the points do win out. And better rerolling hits and wounds. Either ones or all, I forgot. That seems incorrect. Well, not like incorrect like in that you're incorrect, but incorrect if they actually statted it that way. Marshal has good buffs for dirt, cheap, I'm guessing. 1 command point stratagem to access reroll first to hit and wound from core Skitarii units. Okay, so yeah, like it's a stratagem where you utilize it and then you can basically reroll the hit and wound roll, or is it just one hit and one hit and one wound roll? Because I remember there's some that like allow you to do 1 for each one, and then there's one that like lets you do the entire roll, because like Call used to be able to. Cataphron grab. Gotta wait for the Cataphron. That Cataphron looks spicy though. I want that Cataphron. No dirt. Buffs for dirt. Am I missing something? No dirt. Location. Tech priest will locate and neutralize the wayward soul. What intelligence do we have on Necron activity in the area? The Alpha broke under fire. The Necron what he was fighting will still be here, or be there. And Magos, when you find him, what logic demands must be done, must be done. Oh, it's Heart of Darkness. It's like that movie. I remember that movie. Actually, the documentary they made about it is better than the actual movie. Okay, so I just need to go like 1, 2, 3. This is a pretty short map. Oh yeah, Vanguard, get a stratagem that makes you auto wound on 4+ in the hit phase of shooting other than vehicles. That's pretty solid. That makes Vanguard really scary. There's a lot of things that make Vanguard really scary nowadays, especially with all the different stacking buffs. Okay. So what's going to happen, you see, is I'm going to run to these 2 pillars, and I'm I'm calling it now. I'm going to run to these two, right, to scan them. And it's going to summon a bunch of stuff here and a bunch of stuff there. It's going to be like this whole thing, and it's going to be, you know, destroy all enemies. Either that or this mission is exceptionally easy. I don't even care. I'm just going to use this so I can, like, see what happens. Because I get all of the points back once I get this console. And anything that summons, I get to start attacking. Because otherwise I don't... Like, if I don't use that Mechanical... Okay, well... If I don't start using that Mechanical... that's kind of a waste, but whatever. I'm just going to start working on this, and then I'm going to work over here. Because if I don't use it... it's the same thing, but, like, let's say this summons a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's going to summon a bunch of stuff. There we go. Oh, Lich Guard. India appears a challenging foe for sure. Storm shields we manufacture for Terminator squads. Okay. So they're just tanky. I'll find out what they're tanky with. Maybe that's why I should have those weapons that destroy armor and stuff. And then get like the Mechanical that gives everything Machine Spirit just so I can have access to that. Also, one Skitaria unit within 9 inches gets to ignore negatives of effect active Doctrine Imperative. It's pretty cool. I wonder, like, Master Annihilator is really good with Skitaria Vanguard, so it'll be interesting to see how the new Metallica Forge World plays with some of the Vanguard options we're seeing. Because you get so many options with Vanguard now. Is Dirt for Commander, and any with Data Tether? Okay. I'm still not... I don't know, maybe I'm missing something? Is Dirt for Commander, and any with a Data Tether. I don't know, I think I'm missing something. But that might just be me. Oh, where am I here? Okay, so I'm here. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take a shot at this Lich Guard. I'm gonna use the 2 cognition points. Let's see what happens if I shoot this Lich Guard. Oh, that's a critical. So what happens? Okay. Highly armored targets like these are proving to be far more resilient to weapons than we would have predicted. They're also very driven like no other Necron to accomplish their goal of protecting them too. Why did that guy just get a move? I don't like that. I'm gonna call in a troop. I'm gonna call in this guy first. Gonna run back here. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I can do this. By the way, you can do this. You can get command points off these things. So you can like farm off of them. I'm just gonna run away from that thing because I don't like it. I don't like whatever this is. I kind of cowered away from it. Ooh, wait a minute. Aha. Let's order this guy to smack him. And see what happens. Nothing? Okay. Now, I'm just gonna keep moving towards the escape point. Probably gonna have to destroy all enemies, but we'll find out what happens. What does this do? Okay. That's actually really good. I can basically hit this guy, move to the back of him. Oh, counterattack. Okay. Not cool. But I can basically do that so he misses. I should have done that first because that was kind of dumb, but otherwise, that's okay. Kind of curious, just like what this guy's stats are. Oh. Yeah. So melee's useless against him. Good to know. And okay. Maybe melee isn't useless against him. Oh, that's not fair. Ugh. That's a lot of damage. That's quite a lot of damage. And it seems like he's enraged. I don't like that. Probably gonna get an attack of opportunity on me here too. So, oh no, he won't. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see if he still gets to walk up and smack me. Oh yeah, he does. He just keeps getting to do that, doesn't he? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You stay away from me, sir. Well, the nice thing is, I'll probably just take him out, but I kind of don't want to take him out with this guy. I kind of want to start taking damage on the other guy. Well, let me see what happens with the other guy. Let's see what his stats are. Okay, so this guy's the opposite. Okay. That is good to know. Okay, so they have just like variable stats, which is a little annoying, but kind of do have to use this. I don't like the prospect of this, but I take this guy out. Cognition point. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of awkwardness here. And grab some cognition points off this guy. Thing is, ooh, nice thing is I can trigger attacks of opportunity from that. No, out of range. I'm gonna move as close as possible to this guy while getting in range. Out of range. That's scary. Let's see what chat has to say. Dirt for commander and data tether and ooh, that's not nice. See if he can reach me. Hopefully he can't reach me because he's gonna do a lot of damage to me. Oh, he can reach me. That's a lot of damage. What happens if I Mechadendrite him away? Does he just like walk back up to me and punch me? Oh no! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. It's all kinds of mistakes. I don't think I deploy. Well, I could probably deploy this guy back here and just blast this guy once, and then let him kind of make his move. I guess I can move here and still shoot, right? Yeah, these guys are going to be tough for me to deal with. Okay, so this guy gets an attack of opportunity. That's good. It does make him enraged, which is kind of scary. Probably end him, though. I think I can end him here. I can't end him here. But, let's see what happens. Pretty close. Gets a counterattack, though. That's a lot of damage. Heal. That's what I want to do. And phaser, not that one or this one. Okay. Add phasers, comment, and my newest one. Also, one Skitari unit within 9 inches gets to ignore negative, and Doctrine Imperative is dirt for commander. And any data. Oh, any data. Okay, I get that. That makes sense now. Okay, a 45-point unit with certain relics or Skitarii Warlord traits can become better buffing unit than a Dominus 75 to 80-point unit, if I recall. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, it's kind of sad if the Dominus is like weaker than the Marshal, because the Dominus model is such a beautiful model. However, the Dominus can get the special traits for points compared to the Marshal. That's true. Who can never get those traits? Oh, you're talking about like the Holy Order Warlord traits? Yeah, that's definitely something to consider. One other thing I would say is the Dominus does have access to some of the relics, which is kind of cool. What is that? Why does he get to do that? Oh, it's because it's his turn. That makes sense. I was like, that's unfair. How come he gets to do that? It's because it's his turn. He gets to do things he likes on his turn. But now that it's my turn, I should be able to destroy him. Yeah, that destroys him. Maybe I shouldn't have hit him with the axe. Maybe I should have just hung out and just like not taken the damage, but yeah, it's no big deal. I get rid of him, I get a heal up a bit. Next round is probably going to be a little awkward, but I didn't summon the castle in this round, so let's heal. That's the nice thing about having... can I move over there? Yeah, I can move. I'm going to heal the lower health guy. Worst case scenario, he can heal someone. I did use up 2 of my Mechanicals, I believe, so... Okay, let's move there. Because I do need to escape at some point. Well... Or just escape. Oh, look at that. 5 health. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, and I get him in range. Nice. Pair 1. Move him through here. I can destroy this guy and pick up the cognition point. Let's move into close combat. Punch him, do 2 here, do 1 more with the other one. Yeah, that does everything I need. There we go. Pick up the cognition point and continue on my way. So, and that. Well, I could just blow this up and just run away. That reduces this. It doesn't do me that much, but gives me a cognition point. Move up to this guy. I can poke him with my Mechadendrite just to get rid of him. There we go. This guy brings me low on cognition points, but okay. This guy. There's no Necrons for them to do anything. Ooh. Huh. I guess I delay this guy's turn. Let's move this guy into there. I believe I can grab all the points from there. One of these guys, Servo Skulls, does it. Nice. Let's see. It's not this guy's Servo Skull, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep grabbing these cognition points. They're good for next round. They're fine for next round. Also, if I was a smart person, I would have moved this guy further in so that the other guy could get in easily, but it might end up costing me an extra cognition point. But it's not the end of the world. Move this guy here in case he has to escape. Well, I really hope he doesn't have to escape as well. Let's see, yeah, it's gonna cost me an extra point. I could have moved him here potentially without spending the extra point, but not a big deal. There we go. Successfully escaped. Let's see what we have in chat. Wait. Are looking for Alpha John, if that's the guy that helped you in the comments name? Are looking for Alpha John? Maybe. If you ran a Dominus and a Marshal, you'd be able to cover everything, I think. That's a good point. I want a super customizable text priest model that has 2 Skitarii-sized sprues because of the amount of options for it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd definitely like to see a big customizable unit. Like I said, I always want to see more customizable units and things like that, more interesting builds. A lot of talk about AdMech medals, considering the stream is called Sisters of Battle Hype. You know, I give the audience what they like. What's it called? Anyway, so what's your guys' favorite new Sisters of Battle unit, and what are you hyped about them? And do you think there's gonna be more Sisters of Battle units coming out, or have we seen everything for their codex so far? Oh yeah, I forgot about Sisters. So anyone have a Sisters army? Can't wait for the Sisters Predator tank rules. Okay, you know it's kind of funny because like the Predator tank I'm the least excited about. For me, it's the Pike Sisters and the Paragon suits as well as the HQ and the Paragon suit. And the thing is, like Sisters and AdMech have always gone well together, so I think there's some opportunity even if you're like not planning to build a full Sisters army. You could potentially build like a small patrol detachment of Sisters and run alongside AdMech. That's kind of what I'm doing over time, but it's going to be a little while before I get to that point. No, I'm poor enough as it is. But they're sisters. The Mazgatari Alpha is hunched against the wall in front of you. He has ripped out his augmentations, and one of his eye sockets is empty. It is a scene of gory horror. His breathing is labored and is filthy with blood. That's a pretty terrifying image there. So we can execute the officer, we can exercise, or we can restrain the officer. He can be returned to Cestius Metallicon. You know, let's try to save this guy. Oh, got an eradication ray. Passing through all units. That's interesting. That might be good, but it is very expensive at 4 cognition points. That's kind of interesting. Let's see what it Sisters with a mace. Yeah, the ones with the shield. I like the. I want to see what the mace looks like, but I want to see. Or are you talking about the one that like is holding the mace in 2 arms with like the kind of weird face? Oh, sad beep for the alpha. Hey, he's still alive. Local man. Hey, welcome to the stream, local man. I have this game on Steam. Forgot about it. Currently waiting for the new AdMech Codex, hoping to get it by end of the week. Yeah, me too. I can't wait to like actually get it and be able to sit down and read it and think about it and do the whole new series for it. They might not send out pre-orders till Saturday though. There's a good chance they don't. Like I can't even order mine because like a lot of the places I shop they don't put them up till like it's ready. But then once it's released they send it pretty quickly. I'm not picking either of these. Well, I'm picking this one because I don't know what this one does. Oh, 3 cognition points. Okay, so I know that one's good now. I like how I did that. I was like, I'm not picking either one of these. Oh, I'm picking this one. Let's go. Mace and Shield. Oh yeah, Mace and Shield. Yeah, that's the one I like. So, the Sisters of the Pike, they're the same model. It's just they have the option with the Mace, and then they have the option with the Pike. I'm kind of a sucker for Pikes. And hello to you too. And, I really wish we got those Skitarii models, like that we see on the front of the new Codex, with the Halberdier. Well, technically those are actually Pikes, and the Sisters are armed with Halberdiers, I believe, but either one. Okay. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to drop a Castellan, and I'm just going to go pew pew pew. I like that. I can't really drop the Castellan here, though, because it doesn't make any sense. But there is a Lich Guard here as well, so that's kind of scary. Yeah. This guy's going to hide where he is. This guy's probably also going to go back here because he's low in health. This guy's going to go up front with the other guy. I think otherwise I'm happy with how it is there. Oh, nice. This guy's moving in position so I can... Oh, that's a death mark. Oh, those are both death marks. So those are both going to move, potentially. Okay, okay. We're going to call down a troop. And we're going to call down this guy. And what he's going to do is he's going to bring the pain. You see? That's how we do it. This guy is going to go here, pick up the point that he just used. I'm probably going to advance him. Oh, there's a flayed one here. Okay. So this flayed one is going to get some electric justice, as we call it. He's going to get zapped. There we go. Didn't even have to stand up. So I'm going to move here. And the nice thing is I can always just grab this point here. That thing. You know what? I'm actually going to scan this guy because I want to know what his stats are. Okay, so he's vulnerable to Volkite blasters. That's good to know. Like I don't want to waste my time punching him otherwise. Get some cognition points. I'm gonna attack that. I'm just gonna see how quickly I can destroy it. I don't want to shoot this guy. He's just gonna walk up and punch me if I do. But I can also deploy the Pyro Ranger and then shoot him that way. But otherwise, I kind of want to retreat. Though I probably didn't want to retreat necessarily there, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, hello. Hello there. If I move forward, well, I don't want to risk locking this guy in combat. So let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Didn't quite destroy these guys like I wanted to, but it set them on fire. Good enough for me. This guy's gonna walk up. Oh, and he's gonna walk through an attack of opportunity. But he does get a counterattack, which does 3 damage. Kind of annoying. Still, though, I feel like I do more damage to him than he does to me. I hope I don't destroy this console. Oh, jeez. That's kind of getting scary. I can heal my guy. I'll heal my guy. It's worth it. Let's see what chat has to say. I got the special edition in UK, sold out in around 4 minutes, but I hear it was out of stock way faster in the States. Yeah, usually first editions just disappear off the shelf. Like they don't stay out there very long at all. Usually they go up and then they're gone the same minute, pretty much. Let's see. Can I keep advancing? That'll trigger an attack of opportunity. So I just kind of let that guy stay. Oh yeah, I played for Honor. It's nice to see some halberds. If that's what they're called. Yeah, it's like a halberdier or whatever it's called. Pike. Sometimes it's different things. Oh, that guy just burned to death. That's great. So, well, in this case, unfortunately, I do have to scan this guy, see what he's made of. What? So is it melee damage? I am so confused by that. Like, that guy literally took no damage. Oh, it's so rough. It's because, yeah, he took no damage because he has infinite melee armor. And then these just do 1 damage, but... I think I just keep falling back. Ugh. I don't like any of this. See, I can just keep running around this guy a little bit. That is kind of gross, though. That the flamer does kind of nothing to him. Okay. Okay. So I just gotta escape. It's also a little unfortunate that I got 2 of these guys with super high armor values. However, I could probably just destroy these consoles, grab a bunch of cognition points, lock that Necron into melee combat, and I should be mostly okay. Like, the death marks are probably going to burn to death. Something summons. Flayed ones. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not really worried about flayed ones. Like, those guys get melted pretty easily. Let's go here. Just get into this guy's face. Okay. So same kind of deal here. I just kind of want to walk around this guy as much as possible, and then use my ability to Volkite Blast him in the head. Unfortunately, I think he's just going to walk up and punch me, but I think it's worth it. Ooh, especially for 10 damage. Very much worth it. Except now he's going to walk up and hit me for even more, but, you know. Ooh, jeez. The nice thing, though, is I think I can get out of range. Attack of opportunity. Well, let's heal first, and then I take a bunch of damage. Maybe I should have moved first and then taken the damage, but I don't know. I don't know which one makes more sense. The nice thing is, I can shoot him. Get a critical. That's good. Gets very close, though. I can't scan, I can heal, so... I think I just pass, though, for the moment. I'm not too worried about this guy. See, this guy's gonna make a shot. That's fine. Next. That's old. I thought you just had a few tech priests. Oh, sweet, you access Castellans in this. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you start out with 2 tech priests, and then you unlock different units. The Castellan's pretty broken. Not in this case, because the Castellan's not quite doing what I would hope it to do. But, it's definitely still a very powerful unit. Like, it gets flayed ones and, like, weaker units. Oh. This guy's gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, against like weaker units, the Castellan's very good, but against like some of these like harder units, the Flamer doesn't do quite as much. But it did take out like 2 death marks pretty much by itself, so you know, can't really complain on that regard. So I get the cognition point back from this guy anyway, and next turn I can pretty much make my way there. Smack this guy. It's pickaxe. Yeah, there's different words for it. Can you get a Cataphren Servitor tank as well? Yes. So that's in the next mission. We're probably gonna go for the Cataphren in the next mission. It's a hard mission though, so I'm afraid of failing it. So the problem is, I failed some missions early on that I shouldn't have, and unfortunately because of that, I made this game way harder for myself than I needed to. And I'm already playing it on the harder difficulty, so... What is that? What on earth is that? Oh, is this just a down death mark that like teleport and burn to death? Yeah, so I made this mission a little hard, this game a little harder than I needed to, but it's not the end of the world. I think I just run all my guys like around the map. I just put the ranger there to distract that guy, and then this guy just gets pummeled. Yeah, so you can get, in this game, you can get a Skitarii Ranger, Skitarii Vanguard, Skitarii Ranger Alpha, Skitarii Vanguard Alpha, Castellan Robot, a bunch of different tech priests, and then, well, that's just rude. And then you can get, a Cataphren as well. But they cost different amounts to like employ, or I guess to summon and things like that. I'm gonna delay this guy's turn for a minute. Because you just can I move here? No, it gives him an attack opportunity. See what I can do. So you can see he has this big flamer, and unfortunately I can't really hit much. But this should take out the little flayed ones here. That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie, that's really sick looking. And then I can just ground pound them and just kind of destroy them. Bam. Doesn't do an area effect, but yeah. This ranger's dead. And each of them have like different abilities. So like, let's say the ranger, I shoot him, he like reveals stats and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. There's different guns. You can get like all the different Mechanicus guns essentially. Let's blast this guy. Watch me get to this, and it tells me destroy all enemies. Like, why are you telling me to escape and then destroy all enemies? It's kind of annoying. I would have played it differently if I knew that, but sometimes the game gets it like that. I'm just gonna move to the back. So why not? And you get Blackstone to upgrade stuff, so that's pretty cool. Ah, see, moving back there did something. It's Pickaxe, correct? Yeah, I already said that one. Death marks were weird in 8th edition. Yeah, I could see that. Primaris Marines have ruined 40k. Oh, welcome to stream, Mighty Joe. First time here? Or have you been to a stream before? I don't know, I kind of like Primaris. I mean, I get it. I get Primaris are kind of a little dull and like they do things, but I think Marines have a lot of like cool stuff going on. So what did I miss? Not too much. I'm terrified of Lichguard. That's a big part of it. Outside of that, you missed, maybe you missed, I don't know if you were here for the Castle and Robot just melting things. That was also pretty fun. Well, this guy's just a sacrificial lamb at this point. So this guy's gonna run all the way around. He's gonna shoot this guy. That's an annoying place for that to be, but we'll keep running because I don't want to deal with that Lich Guard. Just gonna grab all the points along the way. And hopefully this game doesn't tease me by telling me I can escape and then making me go back and kill everything, because that's always lame. Especially when you spend a bunch of points and stuff doing it, and then you're like, congratulations. Okay, we escaped. Nice. That's nice. I just didn't want to, like, kill that stupid Lich Guard for, like, a million turns. The Alpha's corpse is carried out to a tomb by the cohort and sheltered clear nearby. The body is doused in promethium and burned. Mac, kind of. They brought back a Grimdark to Marines that all the firstborn that served for humankind have replaced like a broken machine. I guess. I don't know. Primaris Marines didn't ruin 40k, it's their backstory that did. I can see that. Acting as if Primaris Marines are replacements and not a stopgap is stupid. If Primaris had only like 1/3 of the lifespan of normal Marines, they would be fine. Yeah, I could see that. I guess the problem is like, it's a question of like, what are really Primaris in the long run? Because we don't know what could happen with them. If Primaris had only 300 to 200 years before they expire with no threats, I find it would be cool. Yeah, but does that... I guess if Primaris Marines just essentially melt over time, does that make them too similar to Thunder Warriors? I guess Thunder Warriors lasted forever. Similar to what 40k said about them. I forgot what he said, but I was something good about the thing making chaos more scary. No Skitarii wasted. Yeah. I mean, one thing I liked, if you ever, pardon me, geez, my voice has been dying all week and I do nothing but talk nowadays, so if you ever notice I'm Pardon me. I'm a very quiet talker, so I'm not used to speaking as much. And one thing I like about YouTube is it lets me kind of get better at speaking and improve on certain skills that I don't use much, which is funny because I do training and other things, and which requires a lot of talking. But I've always just been a very, very quiet talker, so I guess that's part of it. And but yeah, I think if you ever want like a cool read or a cool listen, I guess I forgot who it was. It was either one of the three people. It was either Voldemort, Wolf Lord Rowe, or a Border Prince. They had a story where they're reading about Alpha Legion Marines, Alpha Chaos Marines, essentially infiltrating an area, and they encounter a Primaris Marine, and they're just shocked about what the Primaris Marine does. And I think that gave Primaris Marines to me a lot more depth, because before that it was just kind of like, oh, they're just better Marines, but now it's like a whole thing where like the Alpha Legion is dealing with these, and this is what it means to Chaos, and this is like what's happening. So it really framed them as more of a thing Chaos has to deal with than, especially Alpha Legion, than it did for some other things, and it just showed a lot of interesting things that acting as a Primaris Marine. Okay, let's see what we read that. No Skatari wasted. If we got Thunder Warrior models, we wouldn't be complaining. Well, I guess that's true. I mean, there are still Thunder Warriors out there. Plus 15 movement. That's big. Neftus sector located. We got a whole new sector, boys. Let's see. What's my cohort here? New priest. Who wants to be named after a tech priest, or who wants a tech priest named after them? First one in chat to ask to have a tech priest named after them gets to be named, or gets this tech priest named after them. Also, that's a great portrait. And he's gonna be a Secutor. I was gonna make a Engine Seer, but I think double Secutor to get the Castellans out and other troops out quickly is pretty nice. Well, CT Crusader was the first one to ask. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Get a tech priest named after you. Instead of you evening the playing field, it made it so it took like 2 to 3 Chaos Marines to kill 1 Primaris. Yeah. Yeah, it did. It definitely didn't even the playing field. Like, I don't want that to be the case, and that's what very much the Alpha Legion experience showed. So the Alpha Legion show up, and they think they're just bigger Marines, so they attack them, and they realize very quickly that a lot of what they're doing isn't destroying these things. So it's almost the Primaris are really much painted out to be like this bigger than life kind of threat for like the Alpha Legion in that situation, and it's kind of broken. But at the same time, you have Fabius Bile doing stuff like that with Chaos and Possessed and things like that. So it's kind of interesting to see where it all kind of culminates. Sorry, local man. Maybe next one. We'll get a couple more tech priests out there, so there will be more opportunities, and we'll do future playthroughs, and I'll let different people have things named after them. I got the title of Ranger. That you do. There is the Pyro Ranger. That guy has destroyed more Necrons than anything. Would be neat. Hope I ain't cannon fodder. Don't worry about it. No tech priest is fully cannon fodder. Those are usually the Castellans. So let me make sure I'm going down the right tree. Yeah. This is calling the troops instantly. So now we can take 2 units. Okay. One thing I don't like though is it does make you have to reopen this menu every single time. Like, I wish I could just hold on. Nah, I can't do that. I was saying maybe I could just like click here and it'll let me upgrade everything. But I have to go down the line. Getting everything in this tree, so doesn't matter which ones I pick. Go. It's a nice thing about banking a bunch of Blackstone, so you can do stuff like that. I kind of also want something that destroys armor, so I'm gonna give this guy big gun. Because big guns... There we go. Big guns is kind of where we're treading towards. We still have very limited cognition though, which kind of sucks, but... Yeah, that'd be nice. I think I take this. As goofy as it sounds. So you get a plasma destroyer arm. Let's see. I have a bunch of augmentation slots left, don't I? So I give him the big axe. And what else do I have there? Okay, I have 2 slots open. This is where it gets a little tricky. I think some healing and the ability to push back enemies, because he does have that gun. Let's see. Hellbang Campfire. I read when the Mechanical unlocked thing came up. Turtle of the Omnissiah. Dude, turtles are great. Thanks. But remember those Alpha Legion were pure similar to Firstborn, meaning it takes 2 to 3 Firstborn to take down Primaris, which is dumb in a way lore-wise. I guess. I mean, I can see both arguments on it. Like, I'm kind of torn on what to think about them. Let's see. This is a hard mode mission. Let's see what else we have. Ooh. We get an additional deployment slot. We get a level 3 Skitarii Vanguard. Let's see. We got the big axe here. You get this stuff. I'm afraid of doing this one. Because if I mess this one up, I don't get Cataphron. But at the same time I'm looking here, this doesn't look like that threatening. Let's do it. Oop. Oop. Okay, so we're basically just taking Castellans this game. Unfortunately, we don't have the slot for the Ranger. And, whoops. Let's see, what do we want for Mechanicals? Do we want... Don't want that. Ignore all armor. You know... This might be worth it. Because I'm thinking here, right? Those Lich Guard. Well, not in this situation because we don't care, but in the future situations, that might be better than some other options. Because I was thinking of the thing that gives all machine spirit attacks. Turtle of the Omnissiah. Where's the one that... Did I just not get the one that gives me 5 movement, max machine spirit on all weapons? I want to try that. I want to see what that's like. Well, darn, the end of an era of the Pyro Ranger. It's not over yet. I mean, we do have that mission that'll give us an extra deployment slot. I just want to play around with the double deploy of the giant robots. That Culverin arm looks sick. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, I'm a little upset that it's just a Cataphron arm, but at the same time, it still looks pretty cool. We've banned Primaris Marines in our group. Hey, if that's how you guys like to play, I mean, like, that's a cool thing about 40k, is you can kind of do what you want. And this is actually a big thing about like 40k that I think like really improves people's enjoyment of the game. If you enjoy like the game in a certain sense, you should be able to play under those rules, and the most important thing is just for people to understand where each person's coming from. Because if both players are on the same level, or not on the same like skill level, but on the same level of what they're trying to get out of a game, whether it's narrative or competitive or certain, you know, whatever, you can have very mismatched games. Like you can have like very uneven armies, but if it's like a narrative game where one player is just trying to survive as long as they can, that could be a really fun game, like, you know? I'm really losing my voice now. I'm getting all... It's cracking all the time. I'm going to have to fire this game up now. Yeah, it's super fun. I'll be honest though, I never played this game all the way through when playing by myself. Like I'd play it for a while and get bored, but streaming it, I've just been playing for like ever and I've just been having so much fun streaming this game. That, all that. Nori have me and the pyro. Old era. As of right now, AdMech is my only army. I'm thinking Sisters or Gene Stealers next. I don't know why, but I just can't do anything that's getting a lot of love in the fluff. Yeah, I agree. Well, Sisters might get some love, and AdMech are probably going to get some love in the near future. I do like Sisters. I want to do Gene Stealers at some point. Like, I really like the idea of Gene Stealers, but unfortunately, I'm afraid they're going to, like, release the codex, like, the second I start a series on them. You're too OP. The new era, the extra slot. Sisters were my first ever army when I started 8th. I love the heck out of them, but I'm thinking of trying an AdMech Sisters army now. Yeah, if you actually, on my channel, there's a video where it's, you'll see it's like a heart on the thumbnail. So it's a heart with Call and Celestine. The first list on there is, if you haven't seen it yet, in case you haven't seen it, the first list is 1,000 points of AdMech and 1,000 points of Sisters that did really well in a large tournament. And it's interesting because they brought Castellan robots. And again, the list doesn't really work anymore because of a new codex. But they brought Castellan robots and they brought mortifiers, or yeah, that's what it's called, mortifiers. Yeah, mortifier engines. And then they had Call and Celestine in the list. So it was basically like an incredibly flavorful list for both AdMech and Sisters, and they worked well together. And there is lore of Call and like Celestine working together, so it kind of just played together in all the different ways. And the top off ranger in that slot. Hey, a sister player, so you feeling hyped for the new stuff? Boundless hype, in fact. Infinite hype works. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the new Sisters book. Like that and AdMech are two armies that I just want to see. Like, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Sisters though, because like Bloody Rose is so powerful. So. Ooh, there's 3 engagements there. Okay. Like, I'm kind of just wondering, like, are they going to make Sisters different? Are they going to make Sisters, you know, are they going to make the different factions more viable? I hate to give you such a good news, but I have already consumed all your Sister videos. It's actually not a Sisters video. It's a standalone video. So my channel works a little weird. Like, there's the series content, and then there's like the standalone videos. So sometimes people miss those, and it's something I need to work on. I need to find better ways of like making the content like accessible, because sometimes I look at like how the videos like stay on my channel and how the thumbnails look and things like that. And it gets a little hard to navigate. That list is what has me considering it. Oh, okay, so you did see that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I definitely like that list. Like, I definitely want to build a contingent of Sisters to build something like that in the future. So I'm definitely with you on that one. What new Sisters Predator tank? Oh, what new Sisters Predator tank? I don't know. I'm like, that's the unit I'm least excited for. Oh, Jesus. Those are scary immortals. Those are very scary immortals. Those are very, very scary immortals. Well, this guy has 21 health. Oh, 2 of these guys have 21 health. Okay. I only have 1 armor, though. Okay. I'm just gonna let them come to me. Or am I? I'm gonna get some cognition points. I'ma deploy a big Castellan. A big old Castellan. Actually, I don't want to deploy it there. I want to deploy it a little further back, because I'm going to hope the Immortals can't see it. Then I'm going to hope I can move up. Well, going to deploy it back here. This might be a mistake, but whatever. Let's see. Gonna hide behind the Castellan. Or actually, yeah, I don't want to use this guy's abilities yet, besides that. I'm going to delay the Castellan's turn, because I want these guys to all move forward, and I'm going to try to barbecue them all at once. All at once. Let's summon another Castellan. Let's just, like, do this twice, you know? Like, I just kind of like the idea of, infinite Castellans. See how silly we can get with this game. And then we'll just continue the theme of moving forward. Okay, these guys are moving where I want them to. I'm going to delay this Castellan as well. I'm going to move this guy up a bit. Well, move him up a bit this way. Could have even delayed his turn, but this guy. I'm starting to have too many tech priests. That's the only bad thing. Too many choices. Ah, maybe I should have just delayed. Oh, never mind. That guy's just giving me a target. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna get shot by this guy. I don't really care. It's 2 damage. He has enough, like, energy armor to not care. So let me use this ability, because it has a long cooldown. Kind of want to destroy the death mark, but kind of also don't care. Let's shoot this guy in the back. Then scan. Watch them all have. Oh, okay. From what I remember, though, it's actually the flamer weapon is actually high. Oh, that's annoying. It can reach me. Ooh, ow. Flamer is actually a high melee weapon. Why can't I move? Come on, stop doing it. Stop. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. There we go. Can I move any closer? So apparently I can't move out there for some reason. Oh, I can, okay. There we go. Although, let's gain some armor. The only bad thing is, I think I'm going to have a very hard time getting the other guy in range, but that's okay. Yeah, see if I can get the other guy in range of anything. Yeah, I think I'm kind of in that weird position where only one guy gets in range, but the problem is, if I do that, I hit my own guy, so I'm just gonna well, I think I'm just gonna let these guys do minimum damage, but I'm just gonna let them tank. Yeah, because these guys go over. These guys go over here. That's a touch annoying. Maybe these guys aren't the best against immortals. Let's see, thinking about what do I miss here? Sisters have a lot of Melta, right? Yeah, sisters have a ton of Melta. Devin M, I'd calm the hype down. Cracking the code one. Oh, can I cold one? Yeah. I cracked the... I'm having a beer. Because that's it. The problem is my fridge is still dead, so I'm still waiting for the new one. So I bought a couple on the way home just to have something like cold to drink. I'm sure they have infantry with multi-meltas. Yep, so sisters have retributors which can take 4 multi-meltas. Their normal infantry can take multi-meltas, their elites can take multi-meltas. Pretty much every sister unit can almost have multi-meltas. What can I say? Like my vehicles? Yeah, it's true. I mean, hey, if you like the vehicles, I mean, like, there's more power to you. Sisters have a lot of cool tanks, too. Thinking of buffing my ADD Mac with Guard, too. Yeah, I mean, the problem is Guard do a lot of the same stuff AdMech does, whereas sisters do melee, so... pardon me. Whereas sisters do melee, so they fill a bit more of a niche. Though with the new AdMech, and things like Ruststalkers, Priests, and Punchbots, the Guard might make a little more sense with some of the AdMech stuff. Walking alongside Dragoons and Iron Striders, yeah. So like I think there might be some opportunity for AdMech and Guard to be more popular together now because of all the melee units that got buffed. And with the new GT book, vehicles could be good again. Yeah, I mean the vehicles aren't bad. They're just not like as prevalent as they used to be. And I think a lot of people assumed it'd be fantastic, and I did too. Don't get me wrong. I thought vehicles would be really good in 9th because they can shoot in combat, but then so many of their weapons became blast weapons and stuff like that. Sisters Retributors can have multi-meltas, and the Celestines can carry a few too. And a regular min squad of battle sister can take one too. Yep, that is correct. I see you are putting me in cover like a coward, exactly what I would have done in this situation, actually. Hey, there you go. We're thematic. Activate protocols, advance the other way. Yes. I wasn't, what's it called, retreating? I was strategically falling back. If the Castellans, is that Castellans I see? Yes. You missed the first game. You'll have to rewatch it. So, when I got the Castellans, the first thing I did was target an entire like squad of like 6 flayed ones, and it just melted all of them. And there was a lot of cackling there, because I was super excited. And since then, if I complete this mission right, I get to get Cataphrons as well. So I'm excited for Cataphrons. Activate comments. The return of Ethan, the Pyro, yes. See, you guys are making friends. See, that's. Hold on. What I'm gonna do, well, I don't think I need it yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna have, ooh, what is this? Hold on. Can I? I did not know this. Ooh, it shoots through 2 units. This is so cool. I didn't realize it like had a penetration attack. I thought it just kinda, you know, did its thing. That's so cool. Aw, man, that is so cool. You can see I'm very, very nerdy about this. I just want to walk up to this guy and smack him. Well, it's like infinite armor, so I'm not doing that much to him, but... Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Well, here we go! I love that. The fact that it just has that animation is just so... Oh, it's so good. So I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to try to find a way to attack with this guy without burning the other Castellan. This map is not very efficient for Castellans, unfortunately. So it's a little awkward, but... Oh, there we go. Opportunity attack. I think I'm still doing minimum damage just because these guys are still buffed with their armor, but... Oh no, don't destroy it. Don't blow up my bot. Okay, there we go. Like, I'm doing minimum damage, but it's kind of a nuisance. Well, I can use this. Shoot that guy. Oh, that's a critical. Okay. And I'm gonna go back here. Well, I think I just move forward, grab the cognition point off him. Oh, nice, and that guy can't shoot me because I'm behind one of his own dudes. Okay, so critical goes through armor. I kind of want to order... Okay, he's out of range anyway. I was gonna say I kind of want to order that guy to shoot reverse. One thing. Oh, I still haven't gone with this guy. I was gonna say I should. Ow. I'm just gonna heal this guy up. I don't want to lose a castle in this early in the game. Okay. See, this is a bit awkward. So the problem is there any way I can... Ooh, I can. So I just position it this way. There we go. I can get both of them without hitting this guy, which is nice. So where's this guy located? It's this guy. Okay. So... kind of want to just go here. I want to start taking shots at this guy. It does ignore armor, but these guys have like 25 plus health. Oh, okay. Well, he just got Leonidas kicked out there. I think I don't know. I don't know what I do with this guy. I think I just let him hang out, like over here somewhere. So let's see. This guy here. I bet I can destroy this guy. Huh. He's still standing. Interesting. Well, let's see if I can destroy him this time. This guy apparently has a lot of health. Well, not anymore. And then I'm just gonna move. Why won't it let me go? Let me go there? That's not right. This is weird. Why can't I move? I want to move here. Why can't I move there? I should be able to move there. Okay. Is the game just like bugged? Yeah, apparently I can't move in this spot. Maybe there's something that keeps you from moving into these spots when it's moving. I don't know. I guess I can heal one of my guys. It's a little awkward, but yeah. I bet this guy's gonna go down when he tries to move out of combat, because opportunity attacks do a lot of damage. Yeah, just gonna let that happen. Oh, that's annoying. But I can move here. And then I can go... Let's see. Oh, that's nice. I can shoot that guy from all the way over there. 10 damage. Not bad. Out of range on this gun. Let's see what's chat up to. Oi, what up, Tug Priest? Aren't these Castellans nutty? They are. Oh, hey, welcome back to the stream, Ian. I didn't even notice that for a second. I just got you and Ethan confused. Just wait, they get even better when I upgrade them? Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, they're gonna be nuts. Wait, what happened? Where did the immortal go? Did he just get exploded? I think he just got exploded. The only annoying thing is they do they're not the tankiest, and they do take a lot of damage from all this stuff. But they do a ton of damage, so. However, I do have the ability to repair them pretty easily. Well, that might have been a mistake. I should have been able to move there. Let's see if I still have enough motion. I do. Okay, perfect. So I can still do this. Yeah, a little annoying, but whatever. Maybe just let this guy hang out for a bit. So I move this guy here. I pick up that. Guess I grab this because I'm not really getting it any other way. I think I just cornered this destroyer. Yeah, so move there. I just probably destroyed the destroyer. There we go. Don't have any way of destroying it easily, though. But that's okay. This guy just gets to hang out for a turn. I'll move this guy up in case I need to go there. Let's see. Let's scan that. See what chat has. Have you looked at the Skitarii plasma caliber and wondered, do they reload the box near the hilt or the 3 cylinders right side? Why not both? I think it's the cylinders, but I think it might be both. I'll have to look at mine. I painted mine all kinds of different colors. I like how mine came out nice. Nothing I can really do here. I guess this guy just hangs out. I can scan this guy, see what his stats are like. Okay, so his stats aren't anything important. And I'll just end this guy's turn. Yeah, this guy's destroyed anyway. I'm just gonna end this guy's turn. Yeah, I'm not really interested in moving any of these guys. Continue. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, 2 damage. He moves after the Castellan, so I can just kind of knock him back. Well, nah, I can't do that. I guess I just take the opportunity attack. It's probably like 1 damage, 2 damage, 4 damage. That's a lot of damage. But this might also end the mission. Yep, that ends the mission. I could have just kind of ran there at the beginning and gotten it done without having to do a lot of the stuff I did. I kind of wanted to destroy the console, but I didn't. I thought on the backpack that goes with the plasma caliber, there was a pouch that looked like the cylinders. Yeah, that's true. But there's both. There's both. So if you look at the top of the backpack, there's cylinders, right? But underneath it, if you look, there's like leather straps, and there's like boxes, right? So like, I think there's both. I think there's both. To make your Castellans last longer, gear up Secutor with all the healing bits and have him buff the bots. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I actually underutilize my Secutors really heavily. Like, most of the time, my Secutors are very poorly positioned comparatively to the rest of my troops. And not only are they poorly positioned, but I just forget to use like their abilities half the time. I guess it's just because I'm not used to really playing with troops as much. To make your Castellans longer. Oh, that's a good point, but there's also the big box that can hold Q mags. And this doesn't answer the question of the flechette weapons. We don't talk about flechette weapons. We don't. Those things make no sense. At least not the way they're modeled. I don't. No, I haven't painted anything that uses flechette weapons yet. Me neither, to be honest. But if you look at the models, it gives you a good idea. Don't like the infiltrators have like a magazine on the bottom and on the top of their guns or something ridiculous? A drum mag and a stick mag? Yeah, that's what it was. Based on the box arc, it looks like a rifle mag. Which one is the reload? We may never know. Maybe it's both. Maybe like they reload at different capacities, so like the cylinders take longer to use up than the box ammo or something like that. Like maybe the box ammo depletes faster, so they kind of every like 2 reloads they reload both. Or maybe it's like, you know, some kind of weird offset. The mag is the one you reload somehow. They move up to the cylinder chamber. Shooting monosodium glutamate at your enemy sounds like AdMech. How sad is that? I can barely pronounce half the words I read, but monosodium glutamate is no problem for me. Like, that has to be something. Using mechadendrites is probably speeds up the process. That is true. I mean, a lot of these units have infinite arms. One of the dead settlers has been transformed into a hideous trophy. Oh, look at this thing. We got ourselves a little art project here. And we'll say it's a little sloppy, a little bit postmodern for my taste, but hey, at least Necrons are doing something artistic. Let's see. Detonate, blow up display, search display for clues of purpose, burn the display. Let's just burn it. I gave him a little bit of a waking up. Where are my guys? Oh, okay. So, I have to go through here. Maybe I can go through here. It'll heal one of my guys, potentially. Let's see. Scavolia. Potential outcome. Calculation follows. Resources acquisition, trap, biohazard, exposure. Oh, this thing again. Document the corpses through picked grabs. Steer well clear of the corpses. Examine the corpses for means of death. It's flayed ones. We know it's flayed ones. But documenting them was the wrong move. Okay, let's move this way. In my plasma caliber headcanon, the boxes are mags, but the cylinders are fuses that need changing every now and then. I like that. I like that headcanon. That makes a lot more sense than my thing. I do like it that there would be fuses. It means they actually have fail-safes on their weapons. But then again, the only problem with that fuse theory is they can still overheat. But maybe Ryza has fuses, that's why they never overheat. Ooh, I don't know what either of these do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Remember, I never chose this one, I'm going to choose this one. That was bad. Good to know. Oh, this is getting a little out of hand. Maybe the cylinders are how you overcharge? Oh, that's a good idea too. There's a lot of good theories here. Pile of weak flesh, nice art, Necrons. Wait, how do they wake up more? They don't have noses for the smoke unless they have built-in fire detectors? They probably do. Safety first. Come on, they're Necrons. They're an ancient race. They probably encountered fire once or twice. What's going on here? This is where I deploy a Castellon and burn my enemies. I like that idea. There's an immortal here, so I want the immortal to be dead quick. This is my guy that scans very well. Is there anything I want to scan very well? I kind of want to scan this block, but I don't care otherwise. So I'm going to put him here. This is my guy that shoots very well. I'm going to put him here so he can target this immortal. Though I don't know how I really reach him. I guess I go up here and target him. Well, I'm going to put him here just so he's like kind of in between everything. This is my guy who just pew-pews, so he's going to go here. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. I don't really know what I'm doing here. There's probably going to be stuff that pops up all over the place. So I'm just going to do it like this and see what happens. Okay. So we're going to call in a Castellan. We're going to call in the full health Castellan. We're going to call him in here. There we go. And we're going to get ourselves a little bit of this. So here's the question is, how... Oh wait, hold on. I want to use this ability because I want to shoot this guy. But how do I target him? I can't target that way. Can I move up here and target him? But if I do, I don't have enough cognition points. Well, that's all kinds of awkward. So I guess I just target the Praetorian? Can I target the Praetorian? Did I just waste this ability? Okay, I can't target the Praetorian. Good enough. Ooh, and a crit. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hi there. Hi there, little Necrons. I don't really care about the Blackstone as much anymore. But that blows up the console. Oh, that never gets old. When he just, like, melts stuff. Boom. I probably also should have moved him back a little, but whatever. I'm not particularly worried. I'm probably just going to flamer weapon all of this stuff next turn. Oh, look, he goes down. He's all happy he survived. What is this guy doing? He's just gonna run through 2 tech priests? Is he just gonna like fall over? Just fall over. Oh, look at these Necrons. No strategy. No strategy whatsoever. Kind of just wanna... I know what I want to do. I want to take out this Immortal somehow, but it's in such an awkward spot for me to reach. Like... Oh, look at that. Yeah, that Immortal is just in such a weird spot. But he can shoot me? Huh. Can I shoot him? Just have like a clear line of sight here? Okay, apparently I do. I thought I couldn't shoot him through here. I guess it was just this I couldn't shoot through? That's weird. Just gonna continue whacking away at this stuff here. I think I just pretty much win. Like... See what chat has to say. Do you mean air raid sirens? I was thinking about exactly that earlier today. Results were inconclusive. Vanguard reload. Going back to what I said earlier, ranger guns have small drums near the handguard. Yep. That's one nice thing about like some of the guns. They're very easy to see what they have in terms of like magazines and barrels and things like that. Pardon me. The flechette projectile is made up of 2 bits. Archivile looks like the best love child of a Martini Henry and a Lee Enfield and a Fowl called Filigree. I absolutely love the transonic arquebus. Like, there's something about the transonic arquebus that just looks crazy fun. Like, I'll be honest, one thing that got me into the AdMech kind of heavily was the way the transonic arquebus looks, just because it looked so cool. I just had like no way of saying like, oh, this doesn't look cool. Let's see what else. I like the M1 Garand Ranger gun. Okay. It says so in the codex. Just stand by for more info. You got the codex. Does it say what is used for hounds, an animal servitor or human servitor? I think in the codex, the sulfur hounds were a construct. Like, they weren't an actual animal or anything. They were just kind of a, you know, like a machine. But I could be wrong on that. So the flechette is made out of MSG and what else? Sodium cracker or udon noodles. Udon noodles. Have you ever seen an udon noodle? It looks like a flechette. Well, a dry udon noodle. Don't get me wrong. Like a nice like soggy udon noodle. Oh, okay. This is one of those immortals, huh? I guess I just like run around the map and punch it from behind because it has infinite energy armor. I mean, the Volkite blasters will still do damage to it, but it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. There we go. This guy is actually one of the better ones for dealing damage to stuff. I guess I just do this. I shoot this guy. And then I just like run the long way around to like here. Yeah, whatever. I just take the long road. Let's see, this map was pretty easy. We go all the way around here. All the way around here. I even have this one cognition point that I get from this guy's servo skull. I'm gonna reach this here. Oh, I didn't even hit this with the castle one. Yeah. Let's see if I can destroy this, because if I can destroy this, it's kind of nice, because then, what's it called? I reduced this clock a little bit. It gives me a little bit more ability to get around it. Come on, 3 damage. Big whammy. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So I'm just going to move this guy back. Okay. Ow. Right back to where I was, but that's okay. Oh, these guys are not in for a good time. Okay. 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 Well. I could just tell this guy to do that. Oh, look at that. Wait. Oh man. That's lame. I thought that would have destroyed all these ones that were down, but I guess maybe it only attacks one target when I do that. I don't know. Interesting question. Interesting question. Let's see what happens if I do this. Does it just like wipe these guys out? Okay, yeah, it does. Whew. There we go. That's a good castling. Just wrecking things. Okay, so the flechette projectile has a homing bit that is fire and beckons other bullets to follow. So maybe it's like a mixed melt. You guys are coming up with some interesting theories there. So tracking and heat-seeking round, interesting. Yeah, transonic arquebus is really cool. And now they cost 15 points and are able to move when they are better. Do they still have the same stats? Like, do they still do mortal wounds and everything? Or are they just able to move and, like, they have lower stats? Anyway, the fact that they can move, that's huge. Because 9th edition is so mobile-based that not being able to move and fire is a huge detriment. Just gonna let this guy go into, like, sleep mode. What got me into AdMech? It was... they were IG, but with robot parts. Yeah, I mean, that's a big part of it. A bit of backstory before I chose my first faction. I was torn between Necrons and AdMech. I can understand that. I kind of wanted to start Drukhari for a while, and then I just, like, kind of didn't, like, get into the models. Or, I did get into the models, like, don't get me wrong on that. It wasn't like, oh, these models are terrible. It was just like, it was more like... I was looking at it, I was just like, yeah, they're okay, but there's some things I like, some things I don't like, kind of thing. Let's see if this blows up this guy's armor. 2 damage. I'll take it. I haven't used this. I'm going to use this, but I'm going to use it on this guy, because I feel like I have more ability to blow this guy up than this guy. Yeah, I'll do that. Wow. Well, okay. Get an opportunity attack. That's all I really wanted on this guy. And he's dead. And he attacks my robot. So it does some damage. I can move here. I can shoot. Still standing, huh? Well, this doesn't do it. Okay, it did it. Let's see. See, I'd be upset if that didn't destroy that guy. And now my next guy is going to blow up this guy. Who goes next? This guy goes next. He's all the way over there. Not worth it. I was going to say maybe I can move a guy around and heal one of the robots or something, but it's whatever. It's also torn between Necrons and AdMech. Oh, hey, Neocal. How's it going? Welcome back. What are we thinking about Mechanicus Codex? I think the Mechanicus Codex looks good. Like, I think it's different. I think it will be some time before people figure out the optimum builds. I think it's a little too complicated, honestly. Like, I think there's a little too much stuff, but
At the end of the day, people get used to it. Like a lot of the codexes have a lot of stuff in it, and that's why I make so many mistakes when I make series content. But the Return of the Silent King happened, and that settled it. I picked the faction that wasn't getting love at the time. That's always fun. I like playing the underdog. There's nothing wrong about playing the underdog, or not the underdog, but playing the faction that's not as popular. Because again, there's advantages to it, and there's also just the fun of like having something different than other people. Made Iron Striders and Mars too good from what I heard. I'd be careful with like saying something's too good because it's still so early. Like people might adapt to it. Like we're seeing a drop off in Drakari. And Drakari were super oppressive when they first started out. Like they're still fantastic, but they're just not as like prevalent and dominant as they were. Almost started Drakari as my second army, but everything was out of stock, so I decided to do Admech. Yeah, I could see that. If models are out of stock, I'll tell you this: the big thing about Drakari that kept me from starting Drakari was that so many of the models were fine cast, and I didn't like that. I liked having the ability to buy multi pose or resin or whatever the hell the grotesque are and things like that. I'd rather have models I can pose in multiple ways in plastic. Like I don't like metal models. I don't like. I used to love metal models as a kid, but as I got older, I didn't really like them as much. I like dragoons way more than Iron Striders. Dragoons got a huge buff too. Like I'm super stoked about the dragoons. I'll be 100% honest. Like the dragoons are super fun looking. Same thing with rust stalkers, infiltrators. Pretty much everything that I wanted to get a buff got a buff, and the points stayed the same for the most part or went down, except for a few cases. That's a good question. If Admech was your first army and only army, what would be your second army? I'm torn between Gene Stealer cults, orcs, Chaos Space Marines, Alpha Legion style. Yeah, I'm pretty similar to that. I think my second army would have been Sisters of Battle, which it is. So like when I came back to the game, I didn't have an army anymore. I would love to start a Tau army. I like how their aesthetic looks, and I don't know why. I just think Tau look really cool, and I think they look really good in my color scheme. So that's always a potential. I like Gene Stealer cults. I like Sisters and Necrons, obviously. Death Guard have grown a lot on me since I started doing the series. They seem way more complex than I originally thought, and that's pretty cool. Basically, I'd pretty much start every army if I could, though I don't think it would ever happen. I'm such a slow painter. But the one nice thing, I'll say this much, like I don't make that much off YouTube, but I do get some money off it, right? Like it's maybe $100 a month, which is not bad, 100 USD, let's say, after everything. That's YouTube, Patreon, everything. Um, and the nice thing is, even though it's not like a ton of money or anything, it does mean I can buy a lot of models I normally wouldn't. So that's something that's a lot of fun, and it lets me get into like different armies that I normally wouldn't. So I'm definitely very grateful for that. The first Iron Strider built was a Sidonian Dragoon with the Radium Giselle. It was like a transuranic arquebus on stilts. How could I resist? Dude, the one thing I really want them to make Radium Giselles good. I think they look cool as hell, and I definitely agree with you. Like, and the thing is, it's one of our only radium weapons besides the radium carbine, so it'd be cool to see. Uh, wow, Sisters just got thrown out the window. Still my favorite second choice at current AdMech. I never said. I don't know. Sisters are cool. I love them. Like, I'd still probably build them as a second army. I mean, I am technically. Like, I bought a bunch of Sisters models, just to like eventually build them as like a support to my AdMech. My first army is Death Guard, but AdMech is like going to have to become my main just based on how complicated the book is and how expensive the kits are. Yeah, there's a lot of fun to what's it called? A complicated book. Tau vehicles makes physics hurt. Yeah, but I like railguns. I'll be honest. I like railguns. I actually want to build in real life because I have this resource. I want to build like a coil rifle and a rail rifle because they're not that hard to build. Like you're not building like a super efficient one. Obviously, it's more of a toy than it is like an actual functional weapon, and that's why I want to build like a railgun or like a coil gun. There are people who've done them. Like you can go on YouTube and stuff. You can find people who made those, and again, they're a toy. They're not they're not actual weapons, so it's not like you can actually do anything with them. But they're just fun. They're just like a fun project. I painted my first Chaos Sisters battle set from today. That sounds pretty cool, dude. Post those up. Post those sisters, the Chaos Sisters, on my subreddit if you can. I'd love to see them. They look cool. If you need a link, it's in pretty much all the new videos in the description. Wow, 100 perfect for models. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but a lot of it goes to codexes. So, because I do different series, so I bought like all of the new codexes recently, which is nice. And I love codexes. I just like collecting them. I like looking at them, so they're fun. Um, Burn, look at the dead materials of the architect, perform funeral rites. Loot the dead for any materials of architect. We got something. Absorb 8 damage to allies in range for 1 round. Wow. That's cool. And that's a canister too, I think. Um, but yeah, like, what's it called? Sorry, what was I going with this? Yeah. Like $100 is really cool because I'm thinking about, I'm like, that's pretty much that's one Archaeopter every month. I mean, that's $100 a month. So like again, it's one Archaeopter a month, but it's still one Archaeopter a month. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't start my YouTube channel to make money off it. So anything I make off it is just pure like bonus. I see a perfect position to deploy a Castellan, and otherwise I see kind of nothing. I mean, I guess I just kind of favor this side so there it's harder for them to reach me. There we go. Conga line. Oh, this guy's gonna get blown up. And he dodges. And he dodges. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm gonna deploy my Castellan back here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, I'm bad. Well, no, because I think it only attacks one enemy. Yeah, so it attacks the selected target. I think that's maybe my mistake. I'm gonna grab a mission point, just for the fun of it. And then... choose between 2 Mechanicals. Hold on. I want to move here, because I want to buff my guy. I kind of also want to do this. You know, I'm just going to do this. Kind of wanted to do the Mechanical, but I kind of just want to do that as well. Oh, that's an Immortal. That's kind of scary. But... those are 2 Immortals. That's very scary. But... I'm just going to move here. And let's get the barbecue going. Ooh, look at all those things I can hit. Look at all that. Now I'm going to move back here to make him harder to attack. I'm going to punch. And then I'm going to go defensive. You see? It's all part of the plan. Oh. Surprised this guy actually made it to combat. 0 damage. Good work, guy. And then he explodes. Let's see. Technically unnecessary to use railguns. Yeah, they do. I think the Manipulus uses the railgun. Tech Priest I uploaded on Reddit. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Let me finish this mission, then I'll check it out, because this is going to be the last mission for the night anyway. So I'm just going to kind of wrap this one up, and then I'm going to deploy yet another Castellan robot. Because this is the end of the mission, so I don't even care if this guy gets exploded. But I'm going to deploy him in a safe spot, which is here. And he moves next anyway, so perfect there. Let's see. Let's shoot this guy. That's a touch annoying. Okay. So Move here. And then I'm gonna hit everything once again. Oh, that's too fun. And I can even move there. Punch this guy. And then go into defense mode. I mean, one of these is probably going to get blown up by the dude, but do I really care? I don't really care. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start moving in, start blowing these guys up, getting cognition points. Fortunately, this guy doesn't have any healing, but he has enough stuff to do. Oh, there's a few scan things, but I'm so indifferent to like Blackstone at this point because I've upgraded everything to kind of where I wanted. I mean, I should be getting it. Like, don't get me wrong, I should be picking it up. Okay. But like, oh, that's annoying. Don't open 2 tabs of the stream. The echo's insane. Yeah, don't worry, I won't do that. Here's my Damon Age conversion. Oh man, you guys are active tonight in chat. On the right sidebar, you need a Reddit account. Huh? I have a Reddit account. I have a subreddit. Are you saying I finally have to break down and enjoying Reddit to show awesome photos on my 6 Sulfur Hounds and 2 Sidonian Dragoon Cavalry Charge? Oh, maybe. Like I like having an active Reddit. Like my Reddit is not active at all, by any means. It's one of those things that's kind of just, you know, there for the fun of it. But every now and then people post stuff on there. I like to post stuff on there as well, so never hurts. Oh, this guy has a ton of armor. Yep. This is the last battle. Let's max out all of our weapons. Probably a bit late for that, but yeah. Huh. Okay. I want to get in a position where I can blast this guy with my machine spirit guns. So I'm going to use my ability. I'm just going to 12 him. Well, 10 him. Okay. Still good. So busted. I mean, this guy has like a death mark. That's what this guy has. Does 2 damage. Good work, guy. Opportunity attack. Let's not go down. Well, that's rude, but the high reduction is nice. Just get free cognition points. Oh man. Well, I bet I can move here. I bet I can shoot this guy. So I shoot this guy, all of his armor breaks apart from this attack. Okay, so he was just super high on armor. let me just move here. Oh yeah. Let's grab that. Let's see. Can I break this? I can probably break this. Come on, 5 damage? 5 damage. There we go. So, I just reduced the clock a little bit. And then I can break this next turn. I'm going to just move here just to lock this guy into combat. I'll pass this guy's turn for now. Okay, so that guy's down. This guy's still up, so what I can do is I can use this to blast. Oh, what the hell is this thing? Oh. Oh. That's annoying. I didn't even see that guy. Can, whatever. Let's blow that up. See what chat. Oh my god, I know this terrifies me sometimes. Link to your newest video. Link is in their newest video. Oh, I guess it's how do I reach my subreddit? Yeah, it's in all of the newer ones. I actually started including it and stuff in there. Is there any units that I'm missing here? I don't want to like find out I have to kill like 20 flayed ones that I'm just like not looking at somewhere. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this guy. Let's find out what his stats are. Okay. So he's not in a good spot. I'll go here. I'm gonna see if I can destroy this guy. I did not. But I could chase this guy around for a while. I'll go here. See what happens. There we go. Just move into range. Pass. I just poked this guy with a Mechanius just in case. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but if I'm there already, why not? Yeah, just shoot this guy twice. And that should wrap it up. There we go. Mission complete. Okay, I've been ignoring chat. Sorry guys, but just wanted to. Spoopy, scary skeletons are no match for terrifying meat machine hybrids. Attack recommendation. Let's see. I'm gonna respond to the Lane post. Yeah, dude. I rewatched Lane recently because I found the entire upload on YouTube. It's only 13 episodes. I forgot how weird that show was. It was really good though. Like it held up, but there's a lot of stuff I did not catch when I was younger in that show. It is not appropriate for anyone who's not an adult. Are Sulfur Hounds good in the new book? I'm also looking to run at least 2x8 raiders. I bet they're probably good. Got my Cataphrons. Oh, I got an achievement. Just kind of curious what the next missions are. What is on there? Okay. So I want to do this one so we can unlock the Pyro Ranger again. But what does this guy do? Single target range attack. Upon hitting target, turns into a circle area attack, passes through units and walls. 5 to 10 energy damage. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I mean, this guy's good for physical, this guy's good for energy, and then these guys are just kind of like filler in addition to all the tech priests and stuff. So I'm gonna save. because that's going to be the end for the game, is here, which makes me sad. I'm planning to run 1 full squad of sterilizers and 2 squads of 5 sulfur hounds because only 1 squad of sterilizers can only go back in reserves instead of 2. Oh, okay. That's a little sad. So let me see what's going on the Reddit. Let me see. See what you guys have been up to here. Good old Reddits. How join subreddit? Not the internet, dude. Okay. This one specifically. Okay. There's a little join button on the side. Let's see if I can. I wonder if I can display this without making this weird. Well, I don't want to accidentally dox myself, so I'm not going to try it on this stream, but on the next stream I'll have it set up so I can show you the Reddit, because I want to do more stuff with that. Like I said, I want to do like stuff like where I stream the game a little bit, maybe like a paint stream, maybe things like that. So I don't want to accidentally reveal any information I don't want to reveal. So I'm gonna set it up for next time so I can switch to like Reddit, so we can watch like videos together and stuff. Let's see, my chaos conversion, dude. That looks beastly. I'm looking at the sister conversion that was posted. Yeah, I see it now. What did you use for the head? Jeez, that girl has some fangs. So I recognize the body. That's like a sister's body. The wings I think I've seen before, and there's an axe. But that head is terrifying. I like the paint scheme. It's this nice like blood paint scheme. Dude, that's a really cool conversion. I like it a lot. So likely get FAQ'd though. Let's see. They're going to wreak havoc, also sterilizes their invincibility hacks. Huh. Unit the pyro, but if raiders are no one that nearby and charging units, unit. Yeah, most likely it will be changed per squad once per game. It's all 3D printed. Oh, okay. Oh, still, it looks great for a 3D print. Looks really good. I like it. That's a cool model. I mean, it works really well together, the wings and everything. Like, I was not expecting something that kind of different. That's cool. I like it. That's really cool. Next time I stream, I'm gonna be able to put it on screen and stuff like that for other people to see in case they don't use Reddit. Look at the comments. Let's see. Oh, there's a whole Imgur. Look at that. Oh, is that a exorcist? That's really cool. That's nice. That exorcist, or whatever that is. That's like a defiler. Oh, that's nice. I like that concept. That looks way cooler than a normal defiler. That looks really cool. I like models like that with like the big abdomen. Like big butts is what I'm saying. I'm gonna use raiders to screen my chickens, I think, but also cause pandemonium and allow other stuff to get things through. Yeah, the Paro. Regarding the possibility of a FAQ nerf, once per game instead of every round for the sterilizers hack, as you can make them invincible. Yep. I might post my current army in the tech subreddit, except I'm expecting a Castellan to be finished soon. You can always post more. Like, I mean, it's a pretty dead subreddit, all things considered. So I'm never opposed to people posting stuff. Like, I won't ever like say no to someone posting stuff. Like, it's always cool to you know, have people like interacting and stuff on there. Again, I always post like I post a lot of independent videos, or not independent, but a lot of standalone videos on there. I'll post as I go. There's a video archive, so like there's a link to every single thread for every single series. It's a sticky thread, and there's all the different series content and stuff like that. So like if people want to check that out ever, it's an easy way to find all the different videos if you're looking for a specific one. But mostly I just made it because I wanted like an easy way to have all the links in one place. But if people hang out there and post stuff and talk and do whatever, it's not like my subreddit is not for anything specific. It's just for people to hang out and talk. Like it's there's no other there's no theme to it. I guess is the thing. It's just like anyone who watches my content, and even if they don't watch my content, like whatever, like it's post stuff, talk, share things. I can sticky the one thread for all the link videos and stuff like that. But okay, like maybe if I do something in the future, like some kind of contest or something, it'll be on the subreddit. But yeah, the biggest problem is like I never want to. I never advertise it because I don't want to compete with like the AdMech one or like the Sisters one because I advertise my like content on different subreddits. So for me to go in there and like advertise my subreddit is like it's a little not good. Okay, I'm posting my current army on it now. Okay, I'll wait a few minutes. I was gonna head out for the night, but I'll wait a few minutes to see what you post. Because we have been almost going for 3 hours now. Wait, I did it. Oh, perfect. Might post my 500-point army so far. Yeah, do it. Like, I want to do something with that. I want to do something where people like post their armies because I want to post mine every now and then. Like my army's tiny right now, but like I said, I hadn't been painting for a while, and I started painting again. And I'm painting an Iron Strider right now, and I'm just liking how it's coming out. So I want to post that up when it's done. And I'm painting a White Scars Marine, just for a video, not for anything specific. I bought one of those. I bought a few things from the store I buy things from because they had things that were inexpensive that were just kind of sitting around. And one of them was that little start collecting guide that had the one Necron and the one Marine in it for like $8 or whatever it was when I bought it. So I was like, oh, I'll buy a Marine and a Necron and get the little booklet that looks nice. It's a really nice booklet. All right, I'm gonna head off. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time. Thank you for stopping by, NeoCal. I'm actually probably gonna stop streaming pretty soon. I'm actually about to head off myself. Thursday's going to be the next video, for anyone wondering. It's going to be the 500-point Necron army. I'm going to sound terrible in it just because I was, again, like losing my voice this entire week. And it's going to show in that one pretty heavily. It's not going to be a super long video. It's actually kind of short because Necrons have pretty standard lists and stuff. And I do break down the cost. I do break down the value of the combat patrol, and if you're a Necron player, unless you're really looking to get the combat patrol stuff, like if you're just starting, a recruit and elite edition box is a better value than the combat patrol. Surprisingly enough, well, not surprisingly enough, but makes sense. Oh, okay, I see it. All the boys minus the one castle and Datasmith I finished last month. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, okay, there's a Castellan. Oh, so are you doing like the Castellans that are like the different schemes? Not like the like like how they have like the Castellans of different like army scheme types. Trying to find a good way of explaining it, but I'm kind of failing at doing so. I like it. I like the paint scheme. See if I can get a better. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So you got a squad of Vanguard there with plasma, an arc rifle, 3 raiders, and an Iron Strider. Hey, that looks nice. And a Dominus. Can't forget the Dominus. Yeah, I gotta sleep, work tomorrow. Oh my, a friend wants to start 40k. I heard that points changes in the GT might happen. With Necrons. Oh yeah, yeah. If your friend wants to start, send him the Necron series because that's good. That's a really good way to start. Um, there's a lot of information there, but basically, it's the first video is always where you want to start, and in this case, the 500 point video would probably be the best. Those two, because there's different ones. If there is a points change, like let's say if there's ever a points change, I will do an update video. Like, if the series is ongoing, I'll do it in the next video that I put out for the series. But if the series has like concluded, let's say like tomorrow, sisters get a point change but not a codex, I would have made a video saying, hey, this is how the points change affect things and things like that. Um, the only reason I hadn't done it for AdMech when the last points change happened, because the only change that happened to AdMech was servitors became a little less expensive, so nothing really changed for them. But in the sister series, I actually had a explanation for the points change in the heavy support video, which was the video that came out after the point change happened. Their Gaia paint scheme. Oh, okay. Well, I see the units of the units all match, but like what I meant was the Castellans. So like your Castellan, for example, is like black and white. And I remember in the Codex they had like alternate Castellan schemes because Castellans were like an artifact. So you would see like Castellans, or is that just like what Gaia Castellans look like? I'm really bad with the schemes of the different specific worlds. I call them GFE. Yeah, so I hope that's the AdMech points don't change, because that would make our book outdated less than a month. Yeah, that'd suck. Usually they wait. I don't. I doubt they would have changed the. I doubt they would have printed the book and then changed the values. But then again, the book got delayed, so they might have expected it to have a couple months before they changed the points. Though normally they do a pretty good job of not doing that. Um, as I always say, I hate that the codexes become so obsolete so easily. But I also like that Games Workshop is willing to be dynamic with their rules and actually change things as needed, instead of like just being like, here's 2 years of one codex, and if something's wrong, good luck. It's like um, they just need to like have a free app. I don't like that their app is a monthly subscription. I get why they're doing it, but they should just give it away for free. Like, you bought the codex, you get the app, you get all the updates. Have fun. It's not as good as Battlescribe, unfortunately, still, from what I hear. Each model has a bronze coloring on the right leg, knee, or foot. If I can't see the knee. Let me see. Can I see that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it on the Iron Strider. Oh, okay. So I get it. Okay. I see what. Okay, I see how the Castellan fits in. I was over focusing, so I see like your hounds are white and black, and they have bronze, and then I see the Strider itself is white, black, and bronze. It's just I was staring at the Skitarii, and I was looking at them, and I'm like, oh, they have like the red and the white, and I didn't look at the other models as much. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. That puts it. That actually brings it together now. Now I see. I completely missed that the first time. If you can find an Indominus box, that's a good deal. Yeah, the Indominus box is nice. Yeah, the Indominus box, if you can find it for the correct price, like if you find it for like a reasonable price, you could definitely get a really good deal on it. It's hard to find though, and some of the models are just kind of okay in it, but they're not bad either. Same thing with the Combat Patrol, like you get it for a substantial discount from what you would buy everything individually. Though the Recruit and the Elite Edition give you the very core of most of the Necron army builds, so that's where I go with it. But yeah, if you get an Indominus box and you get it for what it was originally, or a little more than it was originally, that's a fantastic deal. Like, Indominus box is one of the better price boxes. No, pronounce them Jeff, but with a G instead of a J. Geff? Is that correct? Grind Expeditionary Force? Okay, yeah. Can't wait to be disappointed by Warhammer Plus. So many animators lost to Games Workshop. You never know. Maybe Games Workshop does things. Again, I think Games Workshop has been doing a good job of actually trying to be cool with its community. Like, I think they could really increase their communication, and I think they have a lot of things they can do better. But as far as companies go, Games Workshop tends to be a little less crappy than some of the other ones out there. I think they actually like I think they care about what they do, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not like used to them enough, and I'll find out like a year from now that they're all evil. Have you tried eBay for Necrons? Yes. So Necrons are really good for on eBay because what happens is people buy they buy the patrol boxes, they buy the Indominus box, they buy the Recruit and Elite edition, and they only want like the Marines out of it, right? Or they want one or the other, or they're just a store that's doing this. And what they do is they break down the boxes, and you can get like Necron, like you can get a squad of Necron warriors with scarabs for 25 bucks. Same thing with Scorpec destroyers. That's where I bought mine, and it's all brand new on the sprue. It's just because people can break down those kits and sell them individually that it makes it so cheap. That's like one of those exceptions that like Necron warriors are very mispriced if you buy them individually as a box. Can't wait to see the new Admech Codex videos. Not to put any pressure on you, Tech Priest. No pressure. No. I'm pressuring myself on them. I just want to make them. Like I feel kind of embarrassed about my original AdMech series. Not because I don't like it. I think it was a good series, but I think I just learned so much about video editing and audio editing since I made that series that I look back at it and I'm like, oh, this is a little basic. And like, I want to make the new one. I want to make it look nice. I want to, you know, kind of explain myself better on some points. So I'm definitely excited. Same thing with the sister series. Like, there's a lot of like things that I used to do, like static images and stuff like that. That I like. If I look back today, like it would never be a static image that just like sat on screen for that long. Like at the very least, it'd be a slide with words, and then you know if it's not words, at least it would have some kind of motion to it. Soon they will take Tech Priest from us, along with all the other Warhammer creators. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be that big. That'd be funny though. One day you just see me. Yeah. Hey guys, I need to take all my videos down. Games Workshop recruited me. What's it called? Wait like 4 weeks till the codex gets delivered. I think it's supposed to. Again, I don't know when the codex is gonna get to me. That's one problem because I have to find out. There's been allocation issues in the U.S. for a lot of the product, especially from like small stores. Hey, at least UW is better than Gaijin. Which one is Gaijin? Or Gaijin? What are they? Infinity or whatever it is. Forgot which one they were. If it is free and on YouTube, they can spread more Warhammer to become addicted to plastic crack to more people. Yeah, I think they should do more stuff on YouTube. Like I think there's a lot of sources and stuff like that. I don't think they're taking down animators because they don't want the animation content out there. I think they're just trying to make it more. Well, they should have left all the old stuff up, but I think they're trying to like maybe remaster some of it or stuff like that. But I agree with that. They should have left the old stuff up. I don't like that they take down the existing stuff. Did you see Auspex Tactics video on the Admech Codex review? No, I actually here's a thing about this. I don't watch, or at least I try not to watch any of the other people that kind of do the same stuff I do, and not because they make bad content or anything. I think Auspex Tactics is actually a really good creator. It's just I don't want to be influenced. Like I don't want to watch their stuff, and like same thing with Goonhammer. I get lists off their website, but I try not to read the content because a lot of times if I like read it or watch it, I'll have certain ideas in my head, and you know I might be making my own content, and then I'll be going through it, and essentially draw a little too much inspiration from it. Catch you guys later. Getting late here. Yeah, catch you later, local man. This stream actually ran a little long. Usually we kind of end a little earlier on the weekdays. Yeah, normally I will, what's it called? I'll either watch everything on a topic or like nothing, just to make sure I'm either getting all the information or none of it, because I don't want to basically repeat what other people said, and it's gonna happen because there's like overlaps, but it just makes it easier. But what flavor? Nuns in space, Smurf, etc. Let's see. Gaijin makes War Thunder? I don't think I've heard of that one. I've heard of the company, but I've never... Maybe I've seen some of their stuff, but... Holy moly, it's close to 11 where I am. Yeah, same here, Pyro. So you must be like, East Coast. It's probably like 11 right now where I am. Terrible to pay, the win sucks. I addicted, but graphic card broke, so now I am free. Yeah, there's a lot of gotcha games out there. I found your original AdMech series about a week before you started streaming Mechanicus. I enjoy enough to subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I mean, I still like the original series. It's just, it's the thing is, like, when you make something, when you're the person who made it, you tend to notice a lot more errors with it, especially when it's your very first one versus like what you make today. You start to It's not so much that I don't like it or anything. I like it. I think it's a good series and everything. It's just more it's like, oh man, I could have done so many things differently, like kind of thing. Um, if that makes sense. It's just hard when you make something. I'm surprised because if you see similar content, you could pick up and improve. But if you feel that way, that really agreeable. Um, yeah, I mean, so there is an element to that. Like I do think you have a point there. There is a level where you can look at someone else's content and think, oh, how can I improve this? But the problem is less how can I improve it, but I just think I'm one of those people who, like, if someone says something interesting to me, it might influence how I talk about a certain subject. So let's say I listen to, Art of War, and Art of War says, oh, here's this very specific tactic, and I might overfocus on it in the next video or something, and I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll listen to stuff, but like I said, if I listen to something, I'll listen to every single person who's done something with it, so that I can like draw different so I can draw different like views on it. Uh, I don't know. It's weird. This is pleasant. Yeah, it's a hard topic to discuss. Yeah, I mean I don't want to it's not to say like there's nothing wrong with it. Like if someone watches other people's content and like draws from it and uses it as inspiration and stuff, um, and maybe I should do it more. Maybe I should like say okay, let me watch it, let me understand what their point of view is, and then what's my point of view on it. But so many times, like when I'm doing a new series, like with maybe AdMech, it's not as big of a deal because I know AdMech pretty well. And like let's say if I do Sisters, I know Sisters very well. But let's say if I'm just learning an army, like let's say I start doing Gene Stealer's cult or Gene Stealer cults, and I start going, okay, well I'm doing a series on Gene Stealer cult, but I want to learn about Gene Stealer cult, so I watch Auspix Tactics and like Tabletop Titans. I might learn the army in such a way that it's very much um, their view on the army as opposed to a more like independent view. So it's one of those things where the person you learn something from is going to be how you approach a certain topic, and that's what I avoid. Like on certain things I can watch it and I can be pretty indifferent towards because again, like I already have my opinion on it. But if I'm just forming my opinion on something, or if I'm forming my view on something, um, I try to stay away from like what other people think, just because it's so easy to get in that trap. Like this is the way I learned it the first time. This is the way it always is. But if you know it already, you can kind of understand where they're coming from. Because I watched, for example, like Auspix Tactics made a tier list of AdMech like a few months back, and I remember watching with it, and I was like, oh, I disagree with this, I disagree with that, I agree with this and that. So there were like things I agreed with and I disagreed with. Um, and at the end of the day, when I watched when I watched it, but I feel like if I watched it for the first time when I was just learning AdMech, I think I would have just agreed with some of the things that I disagreed with going down the line, and I would have been like, oh yeah, like sterilizers are B tier instead of A tier or something like that. And I think that's what I try to avoid. It's hard, again, it's one of those things that's like hard to explain, and every person's going to be different, so every person's going to have a different like ability to absorb data and things like that. Do I have Tabletop Simulator? I don't. I should probably get it at some point. It'd be fun. I I just don't know how much I like the idea of Tabletop Simulator. Not as a game. Like I think it's a great thing to have a way of playing Warhammer virtually. It's more that I always feel weird playing like tabletop games over like a 3D program, and I saw videos of people playing it, and it just looked a little weird to me. But maybe that's just because I haven't tried it yet. I'll probably get it at some point and just do streams on it. Like eventually, I'm gonna run out of things to do in Mechanicus, and then I'm probably gonna try things like tabletop simulator, etc. A lot of other content creators who talk about how to build armies will tell you how to build one army where you give multiple options, which is awesome. Yeah, that's one thing I really try to aim for. And one thing especially, like when I make the list videos, I try to find different ideologies. So like I'm always looking for stuff, and like I always say, I try to find like a 2,000 point list. Like let's say I say, oh, Doomsday arcs aren't particularly good, right? Like, or Doomsday arcs, or I rate Doomsday arcs really low on the list. What I'll do is I'll try to find a list that uses Doomsday arcs, figure out why they use it, and then say, okay, in this situation, this is why they're good. And there is a list. There's a list that uses 3 Doomsday arcs, but it also uses like 3 Annihilation barges, like 3 or like 2 command barges. So it's one of those lists where it's like a very specific build, and it's like, hey, this is like a different way of playing it. But you know, it's I don't like. I never want people to just watch what I say and just be like, oh, this is the way you have to do it. I want it just to be like, here's some stuff, now put your own spin on it, kind of thing. Because, you know, here's how you start, or at least here's some starting points, and then you can grow from that point, kind of thing. You should lets you try different armies, so it could help you with different points, i.e. like you mentioned about building knowledge on an army. Yeah, definitely. I'll actually say this much for Tabletop Simulator. One of the most interesting comments I had on one of my videos was the elites for Necrons, the first elite video, where people came in and they were like, yeah, so, or it was the second one, sorry, it was the second elite video. People came in from Tabletop Simulator and they were like, hey, Transcended Catan, I was going to say Catan, but it's Catan. Transcended Catan, they are very good, and people are running 2 of them in their armies on Tabletop Simulator because of all the different abilities they have in the Necrodermis and everything else. I was like, oh, that's something I didn't think about. And I was like, that's kind of cool. You don't see that. You don't see that list on regular tabletop lists, and I wonder if that's because people don't have the models, or if that's because there's just a different meta in Tabletop Simulator. But I know I've watched a few videos by I think it's Tactical Turtis or something like that, Tactical Turtle, and his content was pretty cool. It did get me interested into Tabletop Simulator, so I agree. I should probably give it a shot. I shouldn't avoid it, or I guess not avoid it, but it's just finding the time for everything, you know. And I guess if I'm streaming it, you guys can watch me be an idiot on Tabletop Simulator, but it gives me the opportunity to do it because this is kind of the only time I have to like sit down and play a video game for 3 hours. My Star Ninth is speeding my Vanguard across the table, using cover and slam them into the melee if an enemy unit are weak in melee, and blow everything else to high hell with my other models. Huh, that's an interesting idea. Or is it because also you have emotionless clarity if you're going Graia, or are you playing like a different Forge World? Don't forget on TTS, every expansion model is spammable compared to real life. Yep. Or every expensive model. Yeah, 100%. Tabletop Simulator is a much more aggressive meta because, again, even if you have the money to buy every model, you might not have the time to paint every model. That's like a big thing I run into for real life, because like I have the finances to buy the models I want, but I definitely don't have the time to paint the models. And one thing I'll say about Tabletop Simulator that'd be really nice is I can play armies that I wouldn't play in real life. Not because I don't want to play them in real life, but just because I don't have the time, to build them. Not much, but it'll be fun, and yes, it's gonna be Graia. I like Graia. I feel like Graia got a bit of a nerf, but there's some good things about it. They definitely have some interesting points. Who knows, maybe Graia is a breakout success. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm actually gonna head out for now. I do have to wake up for work tomorrow, and it is like 11 here. It's a little past 11. Thank you for tuning in. New video Thursday. Next stream will probably be Saturday again, just because I need a little bit of time to rest between streams and things like that, and script out the next video, which will be a Death Guard. So it's Necrons 500 points, and it'll be Death Guard fast attacks. I need to make a big correction on one of the Death Guard things I made, which was malicious volley does not work with plasma weapons, only bolt weapons. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you guys next time. As always, huge amount of fun. I always plan to stream for 2 hours and then call it quits, and then I found myself 3 hours in and having a hard time to get away from the stream. So you guys definitely make it enjoyable. Have a good night. Peace.